Hello, everyone, and welcome back to a Mythos Monday. Feels like it's been forever since we played Arkham, and it's been a while. Last week we had the Ice and Snow. The week before you couldn't make it in, so I streamed Marvel Champions before that.
Right.
The week before that we actually streamed Champions together. It's been almost a month, I think, since we played Arkham.
That's actually insane.
Yeah,
Doesn't feel like that.
I don't even really. It feels like a dream.
Well, that's very
On
fitting.
theme here.
Apropos.
So all I remember that happened is we played the first scenario and we were literally dreaming, and there were cats,
Yeah.
and it was crazy, and there was a black cat. Something else happened.
Let me tell you, we strayed from the path.
Uh-huh.
In case you didn't remember, the cats collected some tributes, and the black cat warned the others, which I think was a good move. There's something. The black cat came back to like the waking people, I think, and said like, "Hey."
Yeah.
So just to remember what our last scenario was, it was the first in the Awake series of scenarios here. So doctor stayed with the patients, so we said, hey, you stay here. They're going crazy.
Spiders.
We'll go do. And the doctor is alive, so that's probably good. Randolph escaped, and we have Randolph Carter we can add to our deck. Black Cat is at our side. That seems good. And we got 10 experience that we need to spend.
That we need to spend before we dive in. So if you missed it, those streams are available to watch back. I'm playing Dexter Drake in the waking side of this world, and he's my magician character,
Yeah.
which I'm excited about. I didn't
You
know.
know,
I didn't know where I was
one of
going with that.
one of those tough
Sometimes I
words.
just start talking and I'm not really sure where I'm going. But I have double arcane research, which is a permanent. I suffered 2 mental trauma at the start of the campaign to get this, but each spell is -1 for each of these.
You're living life on the
So
edge
I'm
there.
-2 to the first spell I upgrade every time we have a session. Part of why I did that is the Dream Eaters is split into 2 4-part campaigns, the sleeping characters and the awake characters.
Trying to squeeze blood from a stone there, aren't you?
There's only so many rounds.
Yeah.
And so,
Yeah.
like, I felt like having the experience, it's both up and downside because it'll let me upgrade faster, but also, like, there's only so many scenarios I get this benefit from.
Yeah.
Because normally you would get, like, 7 or 8 uses out of this, but
It's
I'm only
true.
going to get 4.
This is technically the worst use of arcane research, but still probably worth using.
Or best.
Maybe, or best. I mean,
know?
who's to say? What do you feel? Hey, welcome everybody. Hello. How are you? I hope everybody has recovered from the thaw
This comment is awesome.
or
Kyle
the freeze.
saying, I literally checked the Tulsa weather forecast last night. That's how invested I am
That's
in your
awesome,
lives.
Kyle. Well, hey, welcome. We're glad to have you here. We went through some craziness here, and it seems like most of the country and maybe other parts of the world, I wasn't, of course, checking in on everybody, but just a lot of cold weather.
A lot of people were facing it. Texas particularly got hit hard. I saw people get nice and snowed all over the country, though.
Super hard. So hope everybody's doing okay. Hope everybody's recovered. I guess if you don't have power, you're probably not watching this, but maybe if you watch it later, we still wish you all the best. And yeah, it took us about a week. Man, we were frozen up, and we lost hot water to a couple of places, and the toilet wouldn't refill there for a while, so we were doing that manually.
Did you have hot showers?
No. We lost those pretty early.
Cold showers or just no showers?
No showers.
Yeah.
No.
It's just into the wild
Yeah.
style living on this one.
There was no showers, and our bathtub stopped draining, so then we used the water in the bathtub. That was our last bathing opportunity. We used that to start filling up the back of the toilet because it stopped filling up because that got
great.
frozen.
Yeah.
But the good news is it all thawed out, and we didn't have any leaks or busted pipes or anything.
I feel like this is the greatest test of your new house.
Yeah.
Both in terms of durability, but also your capacity to
Weather,
weather it.
literally.
Because, like, you're stuck mostly inside in a very small space
Yeah.
without running water for a while. Going to be hard to top that.
We always had cold water in the kitchen and the bathroom because we kept those faucets running 24/7. That kept the well going. That
Yeah,
kept
when we
the
were playing
pump
some of our
going.
webcam games, you could hear the,
Yeah, you could hear the water.
the waterfall
But
vibe.
the main problem for us was that at the time, so we hadn't finished construction yet, so our crawl space was still wide open. Like it hasn't been sealed, and that's where all our pipes are. So essentially, like, we're sitting on top of a foundation, but there's cracks where all of the cold air can get in, and we don't even have a door on the crawl space.
Yeah.
So it was very much a test. Now, the good thing for us is we never lost power. If we had lost power, we had our backpacks packed and we were going down to Jonathan's.
Yeah. Well, at
Because there's
least,
nothing to be done there.
at
That's
least
our
you
whole
have that
thing.
lever, right? Is that you do have your brother not so far away.
And he's got the fireplace.
Yeah.
And so we actually chopped wood. We actually chainsawed and split wood right before the weather hit because we have a battery-powered chainsaw. And so it was like, well, if the power goes down and we can't charge these batteries, we need to use them now and get them recharged. So we were like, we were country ready.
That's safe. And I know you, before it all hit, ran into town, as they say.
Yeah, we did a
Made
big
sure you had
grocery
food
run
and all that kind of
Yeah,
stuff.
we got some water in case we froze up, but we were ready.
Some questions here before we dive into deck building, by the way. Let's find it. Trashorama. Hey, all, sorry for the ignorance, but has there been any news about the Ashes upgrade pack? I heard it was slated for February, but wasn't sure if that was still accurate. Thanks for any data.
We're at March now, I think. We've had a second delay of hopefully 2 is here, but this is the same. So it's crazy. Like, is it Pokemon's dealing with this? I mean, every game in the world is dealing. And when Pokemon's having problems, you know that everything's like messed up, right? So it's just the same. It's that mix of COVID and then weather things, and then boats being stuck at docks and processing, and all of that is just slower. So just taking a little bit longer than expected, but it's printed and on the way. So I'm not concerned about it. I think it might be in a port, honestly.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What I do know is that as soon as it's here, it's going to be processed very quickly.
Yeah.
And we're going to get that out.
We'll get it going.
Matt is saying hello from the Czech Republic.
Mattis?
Hope you're doing well. Northern Lights asking if Steven lost weight. I don't know.
Maybe. I've been walking more. So since I moved out there, I'm walking every morning and night, which is better. Because previously, I would run in the spring, summer, fall, and in the winter, just like...
Yeah, and even there's a
good
good month there in the summer where it's dubious unless you're at night.
I like running in super hot weather, though.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, there's some gene in you that needs to be replicated.
Yeah, so during the winter, I'm getting more exercise than usual, and then those walks will turn into runs whenever the weather gets nicer. Like today,
you have a lot of space. Today's going to be beautiful.
I probably will try to run tonight, but it's going to be like 7:30 or 8 when I get home.
It's supposed to get cold again.
I don't want to run in the dark either.
I actually like running in the evening. I used to do that when we were in Chelsea.
Even when there's wild hogs around?
Well, I almost ran over. I almost stepped on an armadillo once when I was running.
Right.
Because it's like dark, and there was an area where there wasn't a street light.
Yeah.
And you're running,
Dillo.
and then all of a sudden I almost like I have to stumble because it's like I almost step right, and he's like looking up at me and freaked out.
That's really awesome.
Scott asking, hey, if we're a subscriber to Marvel Champions and are still waiting for Quicksilver, is there anything we should do? The tracking just keeps saying it's in transit.
I had the same thing happening to me. Like, it's 2 weeks now. Severe weather delays, and mine was a space heater. So you can imagine my frustration.
That was critical.
Supposed to be delivered the Thursday before the storm, and it got delayed till still not here.
Yeah. So it's a couple things. I think USPS is struggling still.
And FedEx.
I know a lot of
UPS.
All the shipping stuff is being taxed on the vaccine end of things and all kinds of drama going on there. But we have seen the vast majority of packages eventually clear and they show up. You can reach out to your local post office, but honestly, at this point, it's just patience. Hopefully that gets, most of the areas in the country are more normal. Obviously, the ice is its own problem. We've seen it's just sporadic and at different parts of the country. So hopefully that clears up soon. Northern Lights saying, you had no heat or food. I don't think that's true. You had heat and food.
I had food, and I had heat. The power didn't go out, so I still had the mini split was working.
Trevor saying, random question, does the Pokemon box subscription generally open up after release? I just signed up for the wait list and was curious what the odds were after the next set comes out. So Pokemon's insane right now. Whether or not we have more, we don't know. So waitlist is the best place to be if you want to be notified as soon as that's back. But who knows? Used to, yes, that would be the case. But right now, it's just a crazy time for those kind of games.
This is great. So Nico coming in on the inside jokes here. Zaki Hillo squashed the Dillo,
That's
which
right.
is absolutely hilarious. Edward saying, I feel like the plant life in the studio has diminished. Did some not survive? So I think it's going to survive, but it definitely was a little worse for wear. So I soaked it really nice and got it in the sun up front.
Yeah,
so
we were gone for a week and a half. Water and light aren't prevalent in this room when no one's here.
I think it'll make it. And then Trevor Poppin says, my dad works for FedEx. They've been canceled on driving for 2 weeks straight in the Midwest. So that's the kind of stuff that we're dealing with. So that's just the reality of unforeseen acts of God, as they're called in various contracts and whatnot. But yeah, sometimes that kind of stuff happens. And it's just a compounding problem between a lot of things right now.
Alpha Squid wants to know, what kind of Arkham stuff does TC sell?
We got boards, we got tokens, we got subscriptions, we got everything you could want, really.
We got the whole thing.
Yeah, the subscription is kind of the mainline offering. So you just sign up if you want to get every future Mythos pack. You can sign up and then you'll get them. or the deluxe boxes. You can get every one of those, or you can get every one of anything you want.
Yeah, and
we'll just automatically send it to you.
worth knowing right now, particularly with Arkham, the supply chain is
The tale as old as time, Zach.
yeah,
it's happening to
it's
everybody.
struggling just like everything else is. But we're working as hard as we can to resolve those kind of things. But it's a persistent problem. If you do sign up at some point when those are available, it's super easy and it keeps everything going.
A lot of people also asking about the Innsmouth and the Dream Eaters boards. So yeah, those are super close, but the manufacturing side here in Tulsa is also down due to weather and busted pipes and all sorts of stuff. So it's just our whole world is frozen right now.
Expect delays.
Recovering in the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, you just deal with it and then move on. Edward saying thanks for the plan update. They've really grown on him.
That's great. I hope it's a pun that is intended.
Nice joke. Okay, you want to do some deck tweaking?
Yeah, I want to do some experience. So do you remember, it has been so long. Let's go ahead and hit the table. Do you remember what your deck's trying to do?
Yeah, so I'm the murderous magician. And my whole thing, even though I never saw her, I'm just sorting my deck right now by all the card types, is using Molly, which is one of the signature cards that you can use.
It's not legal.
I was, for some reason, not prepared for it, even though by all rights
Zach
I should
loves
have.
Molly.
That's one thing I've always said and done. Anyways, the reality is that she has this awesome ability. She can exhaust, take a horror, and she can take up to 4. And I can name a trait one at a time. I reveal cards from the top of my deck until an asset with the name trait is revealed. Draw that asset, shuffle each other revealed card back into your deck. So she has basically a tutor effect for me because most of my assets have a unique trait.
Right. Yeah, you built it for that reason.
I can call a trait
really clever
and go get it. Now, I can only run one copy of her, which is fine because I also have my classic favorite, Calling in Favors, which lets me bounce an ally to my hand, look at the top 9 cards of my deck, and put an ally into play that costs, basically reducing their cost by whatever I bounced. So even though I don't draw her, hopefully I draw a different ally, I can play it, use that ally a couple times, play Calling in Favors, go get Molly, use Molly, go get the assets that I want. La-di-da-di, everybody.
I told you that I thought that was really clever, right, the other day?
You did tell me that you thought that was very clever.
I do think it's clever. Yeah, I love consistency, you know?
Yeah.
I think somebody turned me around in these dream diaries, and so I started running those, but I had a very specific upgrade path in mind. So I'm going to look at the cards that I actually had laid out for my upgrades, and then go there. And then I'm actually going to have to adjust the camera. I forgot about that, too.
We're in co-op mode. Yeah, and I fortunately for me, I put my deck. You look like you did too, by the way.
I did, yeah. I built it. We haven't published it so that people can keep asking.
Oh, okay, cool. That's a nice just like keep the.
That's marketing, you see.
But no, I actually I posted my deck, which is good for 2 reasons. One, it has a list of the traits and the assets so that I can look at them. But 2, it also shows me which things I was looking to upgrade.
Okay, very smart. I think I did the same thing. So I'm going to reference that as well. In fact, I'm going to get you to reference that for me whenever you're done.
I will get to that.
Since you've got that fancy computer.
So fancy.
Got a new phone. The little new little iPhone there.
Charisma's high on my list.
It's nice. Would suggest that a Valentine's Day special. Nothing says love like a new phone.
That could be true.
Yeah. It's like their De Beers commercial or whatever. A phone is forever. It's definitely not true. In fact, it's expressly untrue.
A phone is
by design.
Not forever, specifically.
Not forever.
I'm looking at, I need to look at my actual posted list. Where is that?
Anybody remember what I was going to do with this Min deck? And is the shot dark? Why does this always... What kind of adjustments could be happening in this room to change the lighting?
Nothing.
Either it's just that light isn't on.
You're going to go flip it and see what happens?
Maybe it helps. We kind of designed it to not have that on, but I'll adjust the camera while I'm here too.
I need to see.
At last. All right, watch the screen. Any difference at all?
Go off again?
No, it doesn't matter.
None.
No, yeah. So we designed it to not
just 0.
matter.
Did we? No. I don't know. Does it seem dark to everyone watching?
You guys, you're gonna come on a journey with me here on the camera, so just hide your eyes if it's gonna be displeasing. I would choose to not do it live, but it's kind of the option that I've got.
Behold the Storm saying, just got my Circle Undone board and player tokens in today, and I must say, these look, in all caps, beautiful in person. The details on the board are intricate and the color is amazing. I'm blown away. So happy you dig those. I really am I enjoy all of the different boards, but I'm glad that you're really digging those. George is saying your shirt on camera is something to behold.
Yeah, I keep doing that. It's not on purpose, but
A couple people in chat saying the shot looks great.
Okay.
Someone was asking, I scrolled past too fast. If we would ever consider using the 3-camera setup we used to have, which I think is the top down and one on both Steven and I. That is
buy a
really
new camera.
that's
Sure.
that's really helpful in a like producing video setup. I don't know that live it would make a lot of sense.
We've been talking about doing some produced videos, by the way. So we could just roll these cameras and then send all that footage to Jonathan. And he could edit it.
Sure.
You know what I mean? You know how that process works?
I'm unfamiliar with how this works. Can you enlighten me?
I'm going to go up just a little bit more.
CJ saying nothing wrong with the cards, but the shirt is doing crazy things.
Yeah. I need to mark them. It's just, don't cramp my style just for this 4-hour stream. I want to express myself. You know?
Hey, I think it's kind of nice and psychedelic. Like we said earlier, I'm all about Molly, apparently. Hey, your deck list says contains too many cards because you have a 72-card deck list.
Oh, well, that's not helpful, is it?
No, that's just all the cards you could possibly run.
I probably already got them all out then.
Yeah.
I obsess over these triangles on the bottom of the screen. It drives me insane.
Hey, let me move my arm so you can triangle it
That's
up.
about right? That's about even.
It looks great.
Yeah.
All right, now I need to see what cards. There were a couple cards that I didn't like. I have all the in my deck, like one copy of the unexperienced, one of the experienced, so that I can see that's a card I want to upgrade in the ultimate version, right? So like I have Leo on the deck list, one Leo DeLuca, one Leo DeLuca with one experience.
Smart.
But there are some cards I wasn't running unless they were experienced. I need to see what those are.
This shirt is particularly crazy. I actually thought this was one of the tame ones. I look like I'm cloaked in some kind of a fantastical, like energy field. He quick throw something at me and see if it just dissipates. Just kidding. Please don't. All right, let me look at what I've got to include here. So I think I took Randolph. He's in my stack.
Yep, we
So
were
he's in
we
a-
were passing him your direction.
He's in a Milan stack. And if you're going to run Randolph, you could also maybe run Charisma, but, that's overdone. Tired of running Charisma and everything. Unexpected Courage. Seems good, but honestly, the upgrade is not as exciting as I want it to be. Although, speaking of consistency. Sharp Vision. These are the cards. These are the cards. Sharp Vision. Committed during a basic investigate, it gains 2, and if it's successful by 2 or more, discover 1 additional. That is the money
Seems good.
card there. Now, a basic investigate is an investigate that is not from a card in play, I would imagine. Like a fingerprint kit would not be a basic investigate. So I'm just going to believe that. Brute Force. I love these cards.
You put them there.
It's so... Have you seen these cards?
Tell me.
Yeah, just read that. Just read that.
Brute Force. Let me pull the chair back up.
What's my fight skill? Probably like 1? 2.
What are you doing fighting anyway?
It's not me during a basic fight action. So I can commit this to you
Let me be a...
for +3 and then +2 damage if it's 2 or more success.
I mean, that's
It's just got to be a punch.
a lot of damage.
Or it can be a surprise +3 to Min's punch and make it happen, which I like very much.
Which I like.
Yeah, no, this is great. I'm running them.
Where is Deny Existence? Oh. Hold on.
Oh my gosh, 3rd time's a charm. I love this card.
I'm glad you're so happy.
Well, it's just like Survivor's getting all of these really cool cards now. Really cool. Yeah, Forewarned is good, but it's boring. I've got a plan. How can you hate this? I just got all the good cards out.
Well, I think that was literally. Remember last time we were deck building? We did it on
I
stream.
just grab them all.
And you were just like slowly going through and getting all of the the cards.
You know, you could always start by just upgrading what you already have. That's always a good idea. I'm not going to upgrade deduction this time. I'm not doing that. I told myself I wouldn't last time because it never paid off. Ooh, Pathfinder? Oh, yeah. Pathfinder's the best card in Arkham.
I'm not seeing.
Snare Trap? Now that's just a card that I would put in the pile and never actually include.
You don't have any purples in your stack over there, do you?
No. Do you need to pull them out of the other deck? Like my...
No, I just looked and they're not there. It's the experience deny existence.
Yeah, you don't need that.
I need.
Why you want to deny existence?
I see what you did there. 3.
Oh, man. Butterfly Effect is great, too. Guys,
I have 10.
why is this all so good? I didn't translate my dream diary either, did I? I didn't write it down. Okay, so I can't upgrade that. That takes that out of there. All right, so let's see. If we do 6 for Feed the Mind, 7, 8, 9, 10 on Brute Force and Sharp Vision, I think we're there. And then we'll start doing the fun stuff. Look, I'm already done.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm not far behind you.
Unless I should do try and try again.
Let me just see. So I basically have 4 uses of my reduced spells.
Oh, try and try again is so good too.
Which is going to be...
Okay. Hold on. Okay. Try and try again. 1 brute force. 1 sharp vision. Where is that? I think these cards are so good. Or maybe I don't need to. Maybe we don't need to punch so much.
I'm the puncher.
But we are punching.
We.
Not just me. You know, I can play these cards.
I thought you were going to say are never, ever
Anywhere.
getting back together. Also, I obviously had a fair amount of time at home this past week and a half.
Yeah, what were you doing? I think you were streaming somewhere.
It was just like, it was a weird, almost like a Twilight Zone. I never felt like I went to work or left work.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I was talking about beforehand
is a
with the
persistent
production
state of
team
mind.
about like, for a long time there was no separation between my personal and professional life. It was just kind of always happening back in the early days. And then lately it's like there's a break. Like work is here, home is a separate thing.
Which is nice, right? That's
Yeah.
really nice.
And then I was working from home, and it just opened that gate back up, and I was like, I don't know, man.
I gotta stop.
Yeah, I got a lot
stop,
done, I
man.
guess, but like my brain.
All right, I'm cutting a logical reasoning, putting a try and try again in.
But outside that, I listened to Evermore, the album, a lot more than I had.
Hey,
done
I
in the
listened
past.
to it once or twice as well.
I like it a lot more than I did the first couple of times I listened to it. Not that I never didn't like it, but like.
It's better.
Yeah.
It's better.
All right. Here's what I'm thinking.
Not sure it's good, but it's better.
Let me hit you with this.
Rise to the Occasion, I think, is going to become Sharp Vision.
First thing I think is that I want to upgrade Leo DeLuca. Getting him down to 5 cost is like,
That means you can play him first turn,
Yeah,
gain
and-
an action.
he's only 1 experience, so that seems pretty good. Then if I'm going to be really thinking about Leo DeLuca, and I have David Renfield, and I have Molly Maxwell,
Oh, you got that charisma.
charisma's right there behind it.
What's a magician without charisma?
I got to use my...
David Copperfield?
No, David Blaine, I think, is the right answer.
Yeah,
Um,
it's just too weird.
I got to
so
use
weird,
my
David
arcane research, so I want to naturally upgrade one of my withers for 2, to the 4 experience wither.
Fair.
And that basically leaves me with 3 experience. So there's 2 cards I particularly want to get in, and I want your opinion on this in a minute.
Uh-oh.
They're
Supposed
both
to be paying
they're
attention.
both 2. Yeah. I can either get Robes of the Endless Night, which I like just because I like the way it looks so much.
Yeah, I know that's the problem. It looks like a Skytear character.
But it's basically like an Eastern Fiefdom, right? Every turn you get to exhaust it, reduce the spell by 1.
Yeah.
Which is phenomenal.
And you got a ton of spells. You're playing them constantly,
Yeah,
right?
I mean, it's
Did you do the
Spectre
robes?
Razor,
What are you waiting
But hold
on?
on. Then there's Haste, which is also 2 cost. It's an asset, so I can go get it. Either of these I can go get with Molly, like you do. Now I'm thinking about a trip in Wizard.
What other kind of wizard is
Yeah,
there?
look. I mean, look at Haste. I mean, what else do you need to say, really?
Yeah.
Anyways, after you
weird
perform
here.
the same type of action twice, you can exhaust Haste and take another action of that type. So move, free move.
It's like the
Money,
old
money, free money.
Identity the Netrunner got.
Yeah.
Never got to make.
So obviously, like an extra action every round is
Incredible.
pretty amazing. It could be a card, it could be a resource, it could be whatever I
How often
want
are
it
you
to be.
doing 2 things in a row?
Well, a lot, especially with Leo DeLuca. And like the way my weapons and what I'm trying to do work, and like even, anyways, a lot is the answer. So I'm not sure which one it is, but it's one of them. Then I have 1 experience left, and the only other 1 experience card I want to upgrade is my 1 copy of Liquid Courage. It's always useful because I start with 2 insane
2 brain
things.
problems. How are you on money? You find yourself with a lot of money, or were you money light?
I'm decent. So the reason I'm decent is I have a lot of money cards.
It's good practice.
Let me find it. Well, first off is his ability to like swap out a 1 cost asset for -1.
Yeah.
So there's that. But Lone Wolf is a card. Faustian Bargain is a card. Here's money, and there's one other money card. I'm trying to find it.
And then otherwise you got to pay for stuff. I
Pay
reckon.
him.
I feel like you didn't have a lot of money last time. We were kind of running, especially with Leo at 5. You should go with the cheaper robes.
That's also an economy card.
Yeah, and then come in with haste next turn.
I'm into that.
Because all your ideas are awful unless you can pay for them.
Well,
You know what I mean?
I mean, when you
put that
frame
on a
it, when you
t-shirt.
frame it like that, that's really the story of everything. Charisma just happens. It's a funny sentence.
A lot of questions coming through. Hope you're doing well. Thank you, Franketh. Everlong, that's great, Vincent. Any word on Spider-Man holiday tokens? David, no word. I don't know anything about them.
I do.
We just keep making it. Well, the production's shut down right now.
That they're imminent, but literally production just got turned off when the ice hit like a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. So we're making all that as fast as we can. If you want those, sign up on the wait list for any of that. We use the wait list both to decide how much to make and whether to keep making them or not. Those are being made currently. So just stay on the ball, hop on the wait list. If you happen to get the wait list email, but get there by the time they're gone, hop on the wait list again. And we're just trying to keep making those long enough for people that really want them to get them.
The stone's going out. And then we also had question from Freakin' Campers. Good afternoon. I assume the rest of Arkham Light in the Fog will be mailed out today. Do you know anything about that one? I haven't checked in with the ops team on that. I thought they all got mailed.
I do not know. If you have tracking, that should be updating.
And if it didn't, write into the contact form. Make sure we actually know that that's happening. Have we tried getting into Dice Masters, says Corey, since you played Star Wars Destiny? Never have. It's never been super appealing. Have you played Dice Masters? You played it a few times,
sure.
Yeah?
Back when it was like the thing that was coming out, had a handful of locals that were playing and definitely played it. But it never really grabbed me the same way that a lot of the games we play are or do.
And then Brad Stevens, whoa, finally caught the show live. You guys 100% reignited my love for the game. Thanks so much for the stream. Emoji, good vibes. Hey, thanks, Brad. Great. It's a game worth reigniting, for sure. And Winging It saying, my tracking says nothing has moved. Yeah, it's all stuck. I'm waiting on a couch right now as well. And
Literally.
It said it was out for delivery on Friday, which it most assuredly was not. And then it updated to in transit today, and then it updated to severe weather delay this morning. And it's like, okay, I don't know where the couch is. I don't know when it's going to be here. You know, you got to understand. I mean, if you imagine a giant pile of mail that's just barely getting delivered every day, and then back that up for 2 weeks, and then where do you put it? what bins do you have where you can stack mail? Nobody's working because nobody can get to work. So where does it go?
Even the staff.
The
to be
whole
able to
thing's
process
frozen.
it, yeah.
It's all insane. So just bear with the reality right now. It's all we can do. Gez Brown saying, not sure if I've missed it at some point, but any plans for a new board? Yeah, so we've got Dream Eaters and Innsmouth coming, but like I said, everything's been frozen up here the past couple of weeks, so we'll get those moving again very quickly.
Boom.
Thanks, Joe. Good to see you on the chat there.
I did it.
All right, so I swapped in to feed the mic. Now, do I have to include Randolph in my 30?
No.
He says I don't.
I think
whatever
pretty much every ally that you add like that doesn't count against you.
Well, I'll put him in there.
Is he good?
Awesome wing it. Yeah, sorry it's taking so long. It's a bummer. What channel is it? I have a video to make, apparently, with the pack that's on the way. Doing a genuine unboxing?
Genuine. Genuine? You don't know who Genuine is?
That pony song.
Genuine?
Yeah. Bow.
Have you seen Parks and Rec?
Bow.
Do you watch Parks and Recreation?
No, I just play wedding music.
There's a. Have you never seen it at all?
You know, it's one of those shows that you're supposed to watch, and I will watch it eventually.
I avoided watching it and Brooklyn Nine-Nine forever.
I've seen 9 a bunch.
And then I finally watched them both, and I think they're hilarious. Anyways,
yeah, they kind of hit at the same.
Yeah, there's a Genuine joke there. It's very funny. It's one of my favorite episodes.
Whenever I eventually watch it and will find that funny, I'll be sure to text you and let you know.
All right, hit me up. Yeah. It's the same episode where Oh No No's come from. She broke 2 of my Oh No No's. Tommy's Oh No No's. So good.
Have you seen Arrested Development?
I have seen the first season.
Okay.
But I heard that's the worst season.
What'd you think?
Always Money in the Banana Stand.
I didn't think it was the worst. I kept watching it.
Well, I haven't seen any of it.
I watched it when it was on network.
Ooh, what's a network?
Yeah, I'm a network guy.
That's what the next generation's gonna have.
I think so. I was talking to Shannon about this on our walk recently. I originally thought that the thing that we would have to deal with and be like old-fashioned about was people marrying robots. Where like it'd be like, grandpa, like I'm like, you can't marry a robot. That's absurd. And they'd be like, grandpa, you're so unprogressive. And I'd be like, oh no, I'm a bigot now. Because my kid wants to marry a robot or whatever.
I'm a bigot now.
But
my goodness.
So I shared that article about digital collectibles.
Yeah.
I think what it's actually going to be is that the kids, whenever I'm super old, aren't going to care whether something is manifesting physically or digitally. It will have the same value. And I'll be like, no, but physical objects have inherent value. And they'll be like, no, they don't. We've got the blockchain. It's like reality for
that's definitely the kind
people.
of thing that changes your view on how things work and what matters.
Yeah.
In the same way that I feel like things have changed since 100 years ago or whatever.
Brad Stevens, that's great. I'm a mailman. So you're the second. Alex is also a mailman here. On my lunch break, things are crazy right now. Please have patience and a little mercy on us. Yeah, thank you for the work you're doing, Brad, and everybody else out there. You don't understand how much our economy relies on USPS just being super reliable. Like that's the only way our business could possibly exist / get off the ground from the very beginning. Access to that is crazy. We could, if we had to use UPS or FedEx, we couldn't have done it.
Yeah, especially because they, like over the holidays, were capping. They were denying shipments.
Yeah.
At a certain point because they were which makes sense at a certain capacity, but having access to reliable capacity to mail things to people in the country turns out
it's a big deal.
Relevant.
And don't take it for granted. Fun to that puppy. Hey, do you want the sweet Mike?
Give him the butter.
Give him the butter. Coming at you. Wow. A lot of foreshadowing here.
Weird. There it is. Okay. Solved it. You ready to get back into this?
So ready, yeah.
You remember last time I was reading?
Let's zoom out. We gotta see you in stereo.
Last time I was reading and I got it was like you were reading and you got to like the end of the page and then I flipped and there was 2 full more pages of like things to read.
Here we go.
1,000 Shapes of Horror is scenario 2B of the Web of Dreams, a campaign for Arkham Horror, the card game. Can be played. Also, this is the first time I'm using this thing.
Oh, right, instead of the book, which you can find on Reddit.
Good. always got to answer that question. Can we play, etc. So we're not playing it standalone. There's 2 different lanes. We're playing lane B right now because it gave us the choice, and we already had these decks built, so good times.
Okay.
Intro 1. To stop the merging between the land of dreams and the waking world, you decide to face your way into the dreamlands as your new companion Randolph calls the dimension in your physical body instead of traveling there in your sleep. While there are many dangers to this method of travel, I think it's better than the alternative, Randolph claims. If we venture there in our sleep, we may become trapped like your companions, unable to wake.
Gross.
Terrifying. You agree. You can do little good trapped on the other side, especially if you aim to help your dreaming companions.
Now, hold on just a second, though. Now, technically, I'm just thinking out loud here. That could theoretically be our lives now, being stuck in a dream.
We could be stuck in a dream.
So, like, does it actually change? Is it that scary, honestly, to be stuck in a dream when it would be the exact same experience you're having now? Like, what's so terrifying about what may be the case currently? You know what I mean?
It's kind of like the Matrix.
Kind of. As long as it's a good dream.
Anyways, we agreed.
There's cats up there.
We
It's
obviously
gotta be
agreed
okay.
that it was smarter to stay in our ethereal forms.
People like what they know.
Our first step is to find a key. Even in places where the dreamlands border the waking world, one simply cannot walk between them. One does not simply... Oh, goodness. I once possessed a key to the Gate of Dreams, but I lost it years ago and have been unable to find it since, he laments. Check the campaign log. If the black cat is at your side...
Hold on. One thing at a time, buddy.
Thanks, Amon. Tigger says, take the blue pill. Frankus says, wake up, Neo.
All right, what am I checking? I'm currently in checking mode.
If the black cat is at your side,
Yep, check.
proceed to intro 2. So otherwise, we would go to intro 3, which we will
I
not
don't
read.
want that intro. Gross.
Intro 2. The black cat, perched on a nearby park bench, glares at Randolph with narrow, disdainful eyes. You lost the key to the dreamlands? You share in the cat's skepticism. Randolph sighs and shakes his head. Let me explain, he says to you. It's not a physical key. It never was. The key, in quotes, was a sense of wonder, fantasy, and creativity that sparked my imagination when I was young. These are the things we do not value in maturity.
You can't unlock a door with that.
It is only natural the key to these kind of dreams should be lost with age. What foolishness, the black cat scolds. It is not maturity to leave one's imagination behind. You have abandoned the best part of you. You are more a mewling kitten now than any child I have ever met. Perhaps you're right, Randolph agrees, downcast. I forced myself to believe that earthly concerns were more important than juvenile fantasies of gilded spires, perfumed jungles, and twilight realms. And now I fear I shall never see such wonders again. He turns back toward you, his eyes full of regret. And worse, I will be unable to guide you. Skip to intro 4. All right, here we go.
Okay. Hey, I like it. It's a good message there. Yeah, to never grow up.
There's a Taylor Swift song about that.
Really?
It's called Never Grow Up.
There's a movie, too, that Peter Pan kind of a thing.
I love Peter Pan.
Yeah,
Captain Hook.
Keep your imagination alive.
Yeah.
You got to play tabletop
You're
games.
doing it,
That's the
Peter.
whole point.
Did you like the Hook movie?
Yes.
I love that movie.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, like fake food that they're eating.
Yeah.
I always really wanted to know what that tasted like. It looked delicious and colorful. Anyways, Rufio. You ask what might have turned Randolph's mind away from the fantastical and toward more practical concerns. He thinks for a brief time, mulling over the possibilities. Then his eyes go wide as he realizes something important. There was an incident many years ago. It was the last time I was involved with something supernatural. That is, before today, he explains. I met a friend of mine, Joel Manton, in the graveyard next to the old abandoned house in the Merchant District. The one they call the Unnameable.
That statement is so funny.
The
one they call the Unnameable? That's just super funny.
I did. The artist formerly known as Unknown. I didn't want to believe that it was truly haunted, as the story is told, but in merely repeating the legend, I drew the creature's ire. You ask of the creature, and Randolph closes his eyes as a violent shudder courses up his spine. It cannot be described. All I know is that we barely survived. It was my fault Joel was hurt. From that day forth, I have had no desire to delve into the supernatural or the superstitious.
He got hurt.
not because I did not believe, but because I was frightened.
Mm.
Is that why the key eludes me? Is that why I can no longer dream? The realization hits him, clear as day. I know where we have to go. That is where I lost the key. That must be where it can be regained, he exclaims, wide-eyed. As Randolph frantically tries to hail a taxicab, you realize where he means to go. To the house without a name, where the indescribable creature that still haunts his memory resides.
Okay. Think it's like a ghoul or something? Or?
Probably.
Yeah.
You want to send me back over? All right. Setup. Gather all cards from the following encounter sets. Voila.
You already did it?
Yep. These sets are indicated by the following icons, which are not named. Thank you. Put the following locations into play. All right, let's find them. You want to look through the stack and grab these as I call them?
Why don't they name them? MJ, you listen? Okay.
Nicholas says Zach is 2 for 2 on the Taylor Swift
Yeah,
references
that's
today.
right.
Yeah,
What's up, Van?
I had a lot of Taylor Swift time over the break, so I'm ready to roll on that. All right, put the following locations into play. Burial ground.
Wait, you watched the documentary, right?
Still on my
This
list.
is ridiculous. Like, it's one thing for me to not have seen certain Marvel movies. It's not like I'm obsessed with Marvel. I really don't care that much. You're obsessed with Taylor Swift, and you have not seen the one thing that is designed for people obsessed with Taylor Swift.
I mean,
How have you gone? How is it possible that this has happened? How is it conceivable?
inconceivable. Yeah, I don't know. It's still on my list, obviously.
Your list. It shouldn't be on a list. It should be in some kind of a holy shrine of must do this immediately. I mean, it's the whole.
Yeah.
It's your whole bag, man.
Yeah, I don't. Well, the problem is my wife.
Yeah. All great stories start
Which
there,
is
right?
that every time I'm like, hey, let's watch this thing, she's like, I don't know, like if I'm in the mood.
But she wants to be there when it's watched for the first time.
And now
Well, you
I'm
can't
in
have
this,
it both
I'm in
ways.
this cycle.
Can't
Yeah,
have it both
I'm
ways.
almost at the 2-month like, okay, you've reached your limit of me waiting for you.
Yeah, no,
This
that's
is
true.
Either you get to join me or I'm going to watch it by myself.
I think that's right.
All right, following locations: burial ground.
All right, hold on. Get these out of here. Burial ground. One burial ground.
Front porch.
Done.
There's a Taylor Swift song. Our song. I think
Welcome
is what it's
back,
called.
baby.
Anyways, upstairs hallway.
How many? Just one.
Just both of the downstairs doorways.
Okay.
What up, Liam? And both of the upstairs doorways.
Okay.
See suggested placement on the next page. We can
Okay.
get to. Each investigator begins at the burial ground.
All right, hold on. Let me get this campaign log out of here.
Shuffle the remainder of the encounter cards to build the encounter deck.
Oh, hey, hold on. Before we well, I guess we did it. We're already here. So before we start playing, let me check this out. I'm going to share this with you. Don't you worry. Chris sent these covenants, right? Is that how I did that?
Yep. Shout out to Chris. Sent us some nice printed Covenant alt arts.
But also,
That's very kind.
the meddling of Nyarlathotep. Nyarlathotep. I drew on the back of this, so.
The Barkham Horror.
The Barkham Horror, but it's from an unnamed owl, someone who remained anonymous,
Prefers to remain anonymous.
but did give their screen name, which I will not give here, just in case the anonymousness wanted to roll through. But
Blank definitely thought you were going to get your water bottle, by the way.
well, funny you mention it.
Word from our sponsor.
You guys don't know me, but I've been a lurker on your streams, especially enjoying the Champions and Arkham Horror playthroughs. I'm not the type to subscribe, and I haven't had the opportunity to make any purchases from you, but I want to support you in some way. So you mentioned you hadn't been able to obtain a copy of the Barkham Horror expansion. I noticed my local store had a copy they hadn't been able to sell. So I purchased it, and I'm sending it to you as a token of appreciation for the hours of entertainment you provided through the pandemic. This way I feel I'm supporting my local store and giving back to you guys at the same time. Absolutely amazing. Keep me this anonymous as I don't want anything in return. If you'd like to thank me, you could stream a playthrough of the expansion at some point. That would be cool. Either way, have fun and enjoy.
Nice.
So you know who you are. Thank you so much for that. We won't thank you publicly. I don't know, digital privacy is important these days. But that's incredible. So thank you. Thank you, anonymous viewer.
Ian says faith in humanity increased.
Good. Well, that's kind of what we're here for. Speaking of, if you want your faith in humanity to be fully restored, you're going to need to stay hydrated. Because if your brain is dry, you can't think very well. And that's true. You know, that is kind of funny to hear. But hydration is very, very important for brain function.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it's like the number one place that water's going to go if it needs
Your
to
brain.
go somewhere. Yeah, because you got to think. And if you're not thinking, you're dead. So
Or you're an idiot.
water goes to water goes to brain first. Oh, I'm leaking too. Water goes to brain, and then it goes to the rest of your body. So you want to make sure that you stay hydrated, and that's why our sponsors, Nalgene Water Bottles, have created the perfect gaming water bottle. It's got a lid on it, although mine just leaked. That was kind of weird. That was unexpected.
You know, in college, my anatomy teacher always said that the brain was the water filter of the body.
I like to get the heavy metals up in my brain.
Yeah, that's right.
Made in the USA, 100% HDPE food-grade plastic.
Officially, unofficially, our sponsor.
Get them in all sorts of different colors and configurations. This is a 48 ounce.
Oh, I've only ever seen it in blue.
This is a big one.
It makes sense, though.
They do have 32 ounces and probably beyond, but this is kind of nice. You get a little arm workout every time you go to take a drink as well, which I feel like is necessary for your forearms to stay toned there.
That's awesome.
So Nalgene, hydrate your life, hydrate your body, hydrate your brain, hydrate your game.
Hydrate your brain, hydrate your game is hilarious. C-Man,
They can have that one for free.
I was able to snag the Red Skull box for my son from the U.S. They're from Spain. After he smashed his half-term report card, we beat Crossbones
Awesome.
today, and he is loving it. Thanks for the great content as always, and I got into Champions because of you guys. Cheers.
Well, tell your son to keep it up as well, because those grades, as silly as they can be, are fairly important to your post-high school opportunities.
I found mine to be completely unrelated.
Yeah, so
But the friends I made along the way are very important.
different paths for different folks.
I was getting ready to tell you something important. I'm trying to think. I lost it.
Can you show me how to set these up? Get your scare out of here. Thank you.
That's for you.
Okay, let's get to the table.
Oh, I remember what I was going to say. We really are... I've been doing a Marvel movie rewatch with my wife instead of watching Taylor Swift.
It seems to be the case.
But one thing I learned in doing that is that the Captain America movies are hands down the best.
You know, people talk a big game on Captain America.
And we need to watch them because not only are they the best, but they also include all of your favorite villains.
Waiting on my invite.
It'll happen. You've had a lot of stuff going on.
I know.
I'm not going to be like,
No guilt.
hey, you want to use your... Yeah, I don't want you to be like, I don't have time for you right
I'll
now.
say it more. I'm happily waiting on my invite.
All right.
No guilt attached whatsoever. Been a lot going on. Man, we've got a lot of room. Somebody bring a...
Are you doing it
Wide angle or
topsy-turvy a little
something?
bit on purpose?
I don't know.
It's a little slanted this way. you know?
Well, I'm on the other side,
Right.
you know? It's hard to adjust it. Barrel ground down here, that seems like a good place to go. Now, I saw a bunch of endless, mysterious stairs in the deck, which maybe I shouldn't have seen, but they might, you know, manifest on the board, so we'll see. We might have to rearrange. But this is nice. There's so much room.
There's a clever way to read this based on the horse with no name, but I'm not going to do it.
There's a song about that. Where do you start this?
Burial something.
Burial ground?
Yeah.
Why did we
Started
start
from the bottom,
there?
now we're here.
I would not start at the
Well, we
burial
go to the
ground.
cemetery. That's where he was going. All right, you ready for the agenda and act stuff? Agenda 1A, the house with no name. The house that Randolph calls the unnameable is not much to look at. You know, unnameable is a weird word. I would expect there to be an E somewhere in there. It looks
Wait,
like...
there's not an E after the M?
Which makes sense.
Unnameable? No, that's not how that's spelled. Can't be.
It's got to be.
No, it can't
You wouldn't
be.
go EA.
It can't be. No, it should be UNNAMEABLE. Yeah,
Nah.
I'm telling.
Hold on, let's search it.
Think about nameless. How do you spell nameless? Or shameless? Or shameless?
But it's EL, not AEL. Yeah, look.
Oh, wow.
But maybe you say it unnameable.
I'm sure you don't. Look, that's spelled there in the dictionary. Huh. Is that one of those translation things?
Adjective is without the E for some reason. I don't know. That's
And then even the movie is with the E. Maybe it's a British versus English American thing.
I'm just
American,
saying,
English,
like,
British, English.
when I was reading the word in the little pamphlet, that the printouts, I didn't print enough pamphlets. Anyways, I almost stumbled because it was like, from context, I think it's supposed to be unnameable, but just look at the word. It just looks weird.
Yeah, no, that's not a word you want. Maybe we're supposed to feel weird about it. Sometimes the
do.
game does weird stuff.
Anyways, the house he calls the unnameable is not much to look at. The rundown 17th century.
It's unnameable.
It's only fitting that we would struggle with the name of this thing. Anyways, it's not much to look at. The rundown 17th century building has been abandoned for decades and has fallen into deep disrepair.
Okay.
Its
Easy.
door is scratched and pitted. Most of the window panes are shattered, and rats crawl around the foundation.
Sounds like my old rent house.
5 doom. We move on. 5 doom on.
5 doom, and we're moving.
Then we have Act 1A, searching the unnameable. It's too funny.
Every time, it's just gonna be too much. It's like how you can't say Haster. I just did it.
Who? Hamburger Lord? You're still not sure exactly what you're meant to find inside the old house, but Randolph insists that you need to locate the key. Seems like you have no choice but to search the house and see what you can turn up. Objective, explore the house to find a way into the Dreamlands. Find and complete an objective on another scenario card to advance.
Okay, cool. So it's in the game somewhere. I love these kinds of things. So first, also worth noting, this is the beauty of Arkham. If you ever asked yourself, should they make a Star Wars cooperative game in the spirit of Arkham, or should they make a, insert your theme here, Android? Yes. The answer is yes. And the reason is because we have the same mechanics that are building an entire city for us to explore, that are also building a tiny little house for us to explore. And that is extremely robust. What you can do with these location cards, it's genius. So take it, print it, skin it. Let's go. Come on. I mean,
Print it.
Put some Star Wars heroes on here. Put some Android runners. We could be running through pieces of ice.
Yeah.
Writes itself.
I still think for both things like Marvel and or Star Wars, being the villains would be as fun, if not more fun.
That would be cool.
Like, you're trying to hunt down the rebels, and it's like they're constantly being annoying.
I swear to you, there's a game where like the cards double as encounter deck and player cards, the same card.
So much value.
Darth Vader, you could be player card Vader, or flip it around and it's encounter Vader.
Or flip it over.
Yeah, flip it over. You can do double side.
Front side, back side, top side, left
We're all
side.
using sleeves anyway. Okay, hold on. I saw some people saying nice things. I want to read those. JP said, "Hey guys, just want to say thanks for all the streams. Thanks to you, I got into Flesh and Blood in Arkham. Also ordered some Fab singles off your side to support such a great community. Thank you, JP. I've been obsessed with that game.
Yeah, I get daily text messages from Steven about it.
That's how you know. That's how you know.
I think part of that too is like it's a good combination of perspective on Flesh and Blood. I was thinking about this while we were away.
Your brain hydrated?
And that, yeah, I was plenty hydrated. Lots of brain hydration going on.
A lot of the thoughts just kept coming.
But that you are a like theory strategizing, like doing all the deck building and test draws and stuff.
Yeah.
And like I just want to play, and I need to experience it. But like it means that there's always someone to really keep the conversation going.
That's true.
Like when we're away from the game, you'll keep talking about it and thinking
That's
about
right.
it. And when we're actually doing it, I'll just be like, yeah, let's just play again. Let's just play again.
Yeah, it's true. It's very true. It's a dangerous combination.
It is.
We'll be winning nationals.
Some say they are still playing to this day.
Andrew T. Harrison, thanks to the break. My wife and I have finally passed you guys in your Arkham plays. This will be the first stream I've seen where I know what happens. Well, Andrew, I hope it's interesting and maybe more interesting now that you know. What's up, David? Good to see you there in the chat.
You ready to opening hands this thing?
Yeah. All right, let's go.
5, right? That's the new number?
Technically, we can't see each other's hands, but, you guys get to play along with us.
All right. Well, so the thing I'm looking for are allies, mainly my assistant, Molly. Now that you've made the joke, it's just over. The cat's out of the bag, man.
Just LOLing your way to the bank there. I like seeing this feed the mind in my opening hand. You always want to see your draw cards in your opening hand. It's just excellent. Now, I don't even really know what's in here that's worth... I love Eureka. Draw a card, basically do a test.
So this is like...
Got to keep the dream diary. You got double hands here. Both hands are represented in the opening hand. Deduction, double clues. Are you kidding me? Yes. I'll put Glimmer of Hope away. I don't need that right now. And into Milan. Shut the front door, Zach.
It's going to be a good day.
Both hands and the doctor?
And the doctor.
That's fantastic.
So I drew a lot of really good stuff too. So Liquid Courage is ideal on turn 1.
Yeah.
You play it, you use it, then
Take
you
a
use
drink.
my ability to put something else down, like Wither. And off to the races.
Oh, right. Yeah, you've got a great
So I'm going to
there.
pitch these because I don't necessarily, this is clues and a lot of damage. Don't even know if I'll need them. And what I really want to see is like, again, Molly. Cigarette case will do.
Yeah, you know, seeing your assets is really important.
Yeah. And then I found a way to look for assets or allies as long as I have an ally.
Once
which I
you get
don't.
one, yeah,
So
you got to start the engine, start
we'll
revving
get
up.
going. All right, I got to get back into this. 5 money. I start with 2 horror. Horror.
Andrew, that's cool. So saying it's already more interesting. I'm already thinking, oh yeah, I remember which bad choices we made here. Will Covenant make the same ones? Almost exclusively, yes. Yes, we will.
All right, reading the back of the burial grounds real quick. Did you read this yet? I don't think so.
No.
Looking toward the giant willow in the center of the cemetery, whose trunk has nearly engulfed an ancient and illegible slab, I have made a fantastic remark about the spectral and unmentionable nourishment which the colossal roots must be sucking in from the hoary charnel earth.
Can't say hoary on stream. Just kidding.
Hoary, Robert
Robert
Hoary.
Frost did it all the time. This is an example of Lovecraft's writing, isn't it? Was that Lovecraft?
That was Lovecraft, definitely.
Kind of long-winded.
4 shroud, 2 clues. Each ghoul enemy drawn spawns at the burial ground instead of its normal location.
Ooh, gotta get out of there.
Fast action. Investigators in the burial ground spend clues equal to the number of investigators as a group. Remember that the investigators noticed the missing bones.
Well, we gotta do that Hosta pronto.
Achievement unlocked and 1 victory there. So hopefully you're ready to get some clues.
I'm ready. I'm very ready.
And let's see. The burial ground connects to the porch and... Nope. Just the porch. The porch connects to the downstairs doorways.
Okay.
Right? Yep.
Yeah.
It also connects back to the burial ground. It also connects to the upstairs hallway.
Okay.
Upstairs hallway connects to the front porch currently.
And the doorways.
And the doorways.
Yeah, right on.
And then a mysterious yellow circle.
Yeah, there's a mysterious yellow circle. I wonder what that could mean.
Well, we're about to find out. All right, let me look at my hand. Think about it.
Is it worth wasting a deduction on this, I guess, is really the question I'm going to ask. All right, let's just start playing. I need the tokens. These are some of the products we sell, in case anybody's
Oh,
curious.
you know what we're going to need.
I've been using these for like 6 years now. And they're still doing
Close, actually. It's really been a long time.
it. Time has no meaning anymore. What's up, Hodovec? Hey, thanks again for those covenants. I love these streams because it's like sports for me. I find myself shouting at the stream, "No, investigate! What are you doing?" It's great entertainment. Very nice.
I need to make sure this is the right bag.
We added 1 tablet last time, and there is 1 tablet, so that's a good sign. You need to label the bags? You want a label maker? We're not a real business till we have a label maker. I'll bet Robert has one. You got a label maker? Ah, doesn't have one.
He almost scoffed at you.
You gotta have a label maker. You're not a real business without a label maker.
I don't know if that's true.
What if you need to label things? You write on them or what?
No, I remember it and then forget it later.
Yeah, that's right. I rely on memory and then fail. Story of my life. And then I stopped relying on memory, and then I learned that I stopped remembering anything.
Yeah, once you have systems to not have to remember something.
It's like your brain just decides, well, we're going to spend our time on other things.
Boom, right bag chosen. I put it on the right side, thinking
It's better than the left
for the
bag.
B campaign, it's going to be on the right side. But I just needed to verify. Trust but verify.
Can we get a quick check on our numbers here? -3 at a graveyard for the skull, so that's going to be this.
That's why I was getting the bag.
Okay.
All right. So, the good, the bad, the ugly.
Oh, look at this. The tablet's good.
No.
The tablet's good. Check this out.
Get out of Funky Town.
All right, hold on. We'll save that for the end. Okay, so skulls -3 at a graveyard. So that's currently only the burial ground. I assume it's the only graveyard.
Everything's at the graveyard here, though.
Maybe. I mean, is a front porch a graveyard?
It's at the graveyard.
Not gonna look. -1 otherwise for the skulls. So 2
So
or
I'm gonna put
maybe
it here.
3. We have a cultist token. Reveal another. If you fail and the unnameable is in play, it attacks you,
Okay.
regardless of its location. So if there's no unnameable in play, that's just a dead token. It
Yep.
means nothing. Tablet is +2. The black cat causes a distraction. If this test is successful, choose and evade an enemy at any location with a 5 X or lower, where X is how much you succeeded by.
Wow.
So the black cat rolls in, gives you a bonus, and evades something. That's amazing. And then the gas mask, if you fail, it's a -2. And if you fail, you must either place one of your clues in your location or take 1 damage.
This is what I would call a soft bag. Really though, look, at -2, we have 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Very soft bag. I agree.
14 out of 18 are taken care of.
Now, if we're at a graveyard, these are -3. So really 3 is the number of almost instant success.
Yeah, it's very rarely where you fell at 3. And most of the time you would succeed even ahead by 2.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'm the kind of person that will test at 2 and you will be more comfortable at 3.
The coin cases too, we've got the Arkham Buyer's Guide. We actually linked to the ones that we're using here, which are fine. I think they work just fine.
Nice stud.
Okay, I've got a turn here. So I think my turn.
I think you should go first because you're
let's
going
just
to get
start.
clues and I'm not going to stay here.
Let's just start there. So
There's
first
really no
action, we're playing our friend, the Professor of Entomology. Not only is he good at looking at insects, but also tombstones.
That makes sense. Studies creepy things.
I guess so, yeah.
The man, the Milan, the legend.
Yeah. Can you imagine this used to be gain 1, no exhaust? You would just investigate gain 1, investigate gain 1. It's like seekers were busted.
Yep.
Still maybe are. Okay, second action, I'm going to investigate the burial ground. I'm currently a 5 to its 4, so I'm going to throw in a deduction to give myself +2 because Min's first skill committed is going to gain a wild icon. So that's 2, so now I'm up by 3. And
Which is the magical number.
And I will get 2 clues if I succeed.
Just don't, draw the you-know-whats.
We don't talk about the you-know-whats. We don't talk about that. Let's go, -3. That's why we do it. Boom, boom.
Swoosh. How many actions you got left?
Trigger Dr. Milan Christopher to gain 1 buckaroonie.
Efficiency.
And then, for my last action.
Now remember, ghouls enter at the burial ground.
Yeah.
So if there's an enemy, if
You
you're
think
not
we should
moving,
roll? Are you going to roll to the porch?
my plan is to, yeah.
Yeah, let's go to the porch then.
And I feel like it's way safer for us both to be there.
Oh, wait, we got to do this. Spin 2 clues.
There
Remember that the investigators noticed the missing bones. Just remember it. We don't have to write it down in the log. Just remember it. We noticed the missing bones.
We noticed.
You see them?
Here, look.
How can you notice missing bones? They're missing. Oh, it's just the fact they're not there, I guess, is the main
We
thing.
did it.
Okay. And then last thing, I'm going to go to the porch.
Can you give me that flavor and whatever is on the other side of that front porch?
Absolutely. I'd like to see that house, Carter. Where is it? Glass or no glass, I must explore it a little. And the tomb where you put those bones and the other grave without an inscription, the whole thing must be a bit terrible. It's from H.P. Lovecraft's The Unnameable.
Unnameable.
Entryway. 2 shroud, 2 clues. Investigators in the entryway spin 2 clues as a group to reveal the upstairs hallway. So we would flip it over. This says a malodorous presence prevents you from venturing upstairs. You cannot enter the upstairs hallway. So we're stuck here until we get 2 clues. If the unnameable has 2 or more damage on it, smoke trails off of the creature, leading to a tomb near the center of the cemetery outside. Put the set-aside unmarked tomb location into play. So if we do 2 damage to the unnameable, a tomb appears.
Which might relate to the key.
Mm-hmm.
In some way.
Interesting. Okay.
Okay.
All right, fine.
You ready for me to party?
Yes.
Get my magic hands ready.
Thanks.
I'm going to play the Liquid Courage asset. Comes in with 4 supplies on it.
Mm-hmm.
You love to see it.
Take a little pip.
Then before that, though, I'm going to get out my lucky cigarette case. He has problems, okay?
Is that with like an ability or something? Can you do that instantly?
No,
or-
I have a fast action, which we might get to in a minute.
Okay.
First, so action 1, action 2, action 3, I'm going to spend a supply. Test brain. I guess I'm not moving.
Well,
That-
I'm here.
That's
So
the
you're
moral of the
on-
story. That's fine. I'll deal with the enemies.
You're on ghoul territory.
Yeah,
Or
which
ghoul.
I'm built for more or less. So I'm 5-2 already. I'm already ahead by 3. I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm testing brain.
That's a good brain. That's a good test.
Wait till you see what
Feels
happens.
good to have an investigator with a big brain, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You feel so safe.
I think it's the first time I've had that.
Yeah. Usually you're just getting wrecked by those treachery cards. That's good. -2.
-2. All right. So I am a 3 to
I'll turn
the
bag, I guess.
2. If it succeeds, first off, I heal a horror. If it succeeds, I draw a card. If I failed, I would heal another horror and then discard a random card.
Really?
Oh, that's fun. So I drew a basic weakness, amnesia. Choose and discard all but one card. Cool.
That upgraded liquid courage is way better.
Yeah.
Man.
And then that'll be the end of my turn. So basically my next turn, what I'll do is use liquid courage again, clear the other horror. Then I can trigger my fast action, get rid of this to play something for -1.
Very nice. That's good. That's speaking of efficiency. David Whitfield rightly saying, proving that booze and smokes will solve all the world's problems. You do seem to have cigarettes and booze around pretty much always when you're playing Arkham, like on the board. Not in real life, unless you're smoking off screen.
I played 2 green characters.
Yeah.
And they like their drugs.
Yeah, you got Molly in that deck too.
That's right. I mean, Molly, cigarettes, and some liquid courage. We're out of here.
All right.
I needed a little more courage before I go to the house, you know?
Everything readies. We draw our cards.
Gain our bucks.
Gain a buck.
All right.
And then we go up to the top of the round, wherein the bad things will happen. Mythos phase, add 1 to the...
Duma.
And then here
Bad
we go.
cards?
Uh-huh.
Secrets in the attic. Test 3 brain. If I fail, take a horror and put secrets in the attic into play next to the agenda deck. Fast actions on locations cannot be triggered. Forced at the end of the round, discard 1 copy of this card.
Wow. So like this stuff.
Yeah.
The fast actions.
Well, it's 5-3. I'm ahead by 2.
That's a good brain test, man. You've got it. And you can hit that cigarette case again. Oh, -4. All right,
So it's
there
going to
it
go into
goes.
play.
And you take a sanity damage.
Yeah.
So you're back where you
Yeah,
started.
back. Cool.
That's what I call efficiency. All right. Grasping hands. Oh. Test 3.
3 what? Brain?
Foot. For each point you fail by, take a damage.
Well, luckily Milan's... No, it doesn't really matter. You're also not fast.
I'm not fast, no. You know, I don't want to take damage. Really need to be up by 2, yeah?
I mean, for each point you fail by, you take a damage. So if you're up by 2, the most you can take is 2 damage.
Let's just take the damage.
So you're down by 1.
Down by 1.
Could be 5.
No, it's only 3. It'll only go
Okay,
max
cool.
down to
Yeah,
3.
okay.
So I'm going to take 3 damage, is what this looks like. But wait for the tests that matter, where you start using your cards. Ooh, that's actually a bad stack. -2. If you fail, you must either place 1 clue on your location or take a damage. So that's going to be 4 damage for men up top. Some say it's not a great start. I say it's the only start we deserve.
I think it could have been way worse, though.
It really couldn't have, could it?
I mean, something that permanently sticks to you and is really bad for a long time.
Yeah, maybe it would be worse. You
But
got any
Dan-
heals in that deck or anything?
Don't know that that's what either of us are doing. But it's back to us, right?
It's back to us, back to the kids.
Let me start and see what I can figure out.
All right.
All right, I'm going to use some more liquid courage. So I'm going to spend a token, heal 1.
And it can't heal wounds, huh? You can't like
Nope.
dump it down on my leg or something.
Just horror. 5-2. Oh, get out of here. +2.
Superstar.
I can return an asset from my player to my hand and draw a card.
You probably should.
I don't know. It's like a free resource sitting out there. Or I can put it back in my hand.
Oh, good point.
Hmm.
You can replay Liquid Courage, get 4 more swigs.
Oh, this doesn't even exhaust. I can do it multiple times in a turn.
Hmm.
Will be doing.
It's not been my experience
I won't
with
bounce anything, but I succeeded by more than two or more, so I'll draw a card. I succeeded here, so I draw a card. Doesn't even exhaust. I'm just having fun.
You know, just looking at the pieces move around.
Does money matter to you? Would it be helpful?
It would not hurt.
Specifically, like, if you could have any amount of money, what would it be helpful to get? Bonus?
About $1. Just the one.
Okay, so I took a test. I'm gonna go ahead and move. I'm gonna come hang out. And then I think this is a good time to do this. I'm gonna heal again next round and try to trigger the cigarette case again, like you do. I'm gonna play a Faustian bargain.
Oof.
I'm gonna grab 2 curse tokens.
Oh my gosh, why?
But I get to give us 5 money divided between us however I want.
Oh, I'll take 2 then if you're gonna
I will
spike the bag. Like
I will
that.
get 2. Yeah, you'll get 2 money. I'll get 3, and then our money problems are all but gone.
I've made them disappear.
And then I'm gonna go find some curse tokens. I think they're in that other Lady Sister Mary bag.
I got him in the Ark of the Covenant down there.
I said Lady Mary. Have you ever seen Downton Abbey?
I've seen a couple episodes, but I haven't like watched it.
That's why that was in my brain, because one of the main characters is Lady Mary. Anyways, there they are.
Okay, so we've got a 2 here. Well, let's just get to work. First action. I'm going to investigate the entryway. It's a 5 to a 2. I should probably go ahead and use Eureka while you got it.
This is funny. Galactus, I think I intuitively did this. People were asking how people use the boards that we do, like I do or like you do, because they're the opposite directions.
Mm-hmm.
And Galactus saying that your way is categorically wrong because your heart is not above your head and your head is not below your heart, you know?
That's a really good point, actually.
But it doesn't matter.
It's a really good point. So my argument is that I'm right-handed, and I manipulate this a lot more. I don't want to reach over.
Yeah. So the weird thing for me is I am also right-handed, but I do some things like I'm left.
That's entirely somewhat unsurprising. It's weirdly enough.
Well, like I wear my watch on the wrong hand.
Yes, you do.
Because my left hand is actually more dexterous than my right hand.
How did you find that out? You just like catching
well,
stuff?
like no, like I would like. Even remember how I hold my cards backwards?
Mm-hmm. Yes, I do. Yeah, it's alarming.
Part of that I think is because of the hand I hold it with. So like.
But you're not left-handed. Have you been checked?
I mean, who knows? I was
it
taught how to write right-handed, and like I learned how to play basketball and stuff right-handed. But like,
maybe if you had played basketball left-handed, you'd be in the NBA right now.
No, I assure you, no.
All right, I'm throwing a Eureka in here. It's going to give me a +2, making this test, of course, unfailable. -1. So 1 clue comes here. We're going to trigger Dr. Milan Christopher to get $1. We're also going to trigger Eureka.
So he's currently cost you only 2.
Search the top 3. Take 1 into hand.
Can you hand me like a couple D6s from over there?
Sure.
I'm just going to do a
Milan counter.
A Milan counter.
And I'm going to put this one in. I'm going to grab a Live and Learn
Right there.
because it's just the best. Ooh, no. I'm going to grab a Look What I Found. You got to love that card. I just don't fail tests, you know? It's hard.
Is this?
That goes back in. Yeah, I just drew that. Okay, great.
Apparently,
I'm taking that Live and Learn back. I changed my mind.
G Brown saying he's with me on this. He's right-handed, but he eats left-handed.
Okay.
There's unintentionally things that I do left-handed that I've started realizing as I got older.
Why are you guys eating with your hands? I'm just kidding. It's not even very funny.
It's very human.
Okay, Look What I Found or Live and Learn? Live and Learn is just universally the card.
Well, there's not a Taylor Swift song about that. There is a Paul McCartney song about that.
That's true. Live and let learn. Okay, second action.
I'm glad you were there with me on that.
Should we go ahead and just interpret these dreams? No, it's a waste. Second action. I'm going to investigate again. 2 on a 5. Up by 3.
Seems good. That's the math we want.
It's the good math. Ah. Got the superstar. I can choose a skill card committed, return it to its owner's hand after the test ends. If that order had been reversed, it would have been nuts. We got a breaker. Sounds like you dig that guy out.
Yeah, I got you. We got a breaker.
Breaker. And then lastly, I'm going to play this Dream Diary for 2. It's going to search the bonded cards for this one, Essence of the Dream.
I like that little magic trick you just did.
And I can put it into my hand. And
Found it.
this is going to give me +2 to a test, technically +3 if I'm in. And then it's set aside. And if I succeed, I can translate this here Dream Journal, which is very thematic.
This capsule does not want to go together.
Yeah, sometimes some people glue them too.
I'm almost at that stage.
We got a Dream Diary. We've got the Doctor out.
No, it broke. See?
Taking a lot of damage.
gonna grab a
Otherwise, we're
different
fine.
Otherwise, everything's all right.
Now our map's a little different because of those curse tokens.
There's just a couple of bonus -2s in there.
They're strikingly good looking.
They are
actually.
good looking.
Yeah.
The curse and bless tokens are next level graphic design.
Now I would go ahead and use this to reveal the upstairs hallway, but Secrets in the Attic tells us we can't, right? Thanks for that.
Yeah.
All right. And have you gone? Yeah, you went too.
Yeah, I went.
All right. Yeah, this is easy. We're just playing some cards, having a good time.
This is easy. We get cards and resources, right?
Everybody
Hello,
unexhaust.
my friend.
Draw a card.
Dumon, up to
Gain a
2.
resource.
I think I gained money. Yeah, I did. You ready for this?
I'm ready.
Ooh, we get a ghoul minion, but it comes into play in the burial ground.
Okay.
It's a 2/2/2. Humanoid monster ghoul. It doesn't have, hunter or anything. What do they call? It's not hunter. What's it called?
Yeah, Hunter.
Nailed it.
And thank you, DM Loss. It's an action to take get the essence of the dream there. Endless Descent. Oh man, this is actually a pretty nice time to hit this. Move each investigator and enemy at the topmost location to the location below it. Flip the topmost location to its unrevealed side. Discard all tokens and attachment from it. Place it below the bottommost location. Shuffle the positions of each unrevealed location so you cannot tell which is which. Add this to the victory display. Okay, let's.
So walk me through that again.
Okay, the topmost location to the location below it. So the topmost location is the upstairs doorway, right?
Or is this the topmost location?
This is a location, is it not? It says location on the card, and it's the topmost. Okay, so we're not there, so it doesn't matter. I'm going to say that. Flip the topmost location to its unrevealed side. It already is. Maybe it does only count for these.
Dean's saying that shouldn't be in the deck.
No. That makes sense.
What icon is that?
It's the icon. The plus. It was probably in the
This
in
one?
the instructions, yeah. Endless Descent. Does it say to pull them out or something? Wait, this isn't right. Where's the pamphlet? This is all Arkham. Here it is. I got it. Welcome to the game where you check the rules constantly. Okay. Set the following cards aside. The Attic, the Unmarked Tomb, all 6 Mysterious Stairs, all 4 Endless Descent, and the Silver Key. So if any of those are in there, pull them out. So there's not going to be an Endless Descent. It's going to be totally normal, and there's not a problem up here.
Here's the Endless Descents. What were the other cards it said?
All the other locations that I've got here, the Attic, Unmarked Tomb, Mysterious Stairs, and the Silver Key. Is there a Silver Key somewhere?
Well, now we know what we're looking for.
It's silver. It's a silver key. It's silver.
No, I don't see the silver key.
Okay,
anywhere.
well, we'll find it when we need it. Maybe it's flipped. I don't know. Where
the
is
Arkham
it?
way.
Where's the silver key? Where would you even keep a key like that?
Dime Lost saying only Endless Descent is an encounter card.
Yeah.
I bet it's one of these things.
Well, we can't set that aside. I don't know. We'll get there. A lumbering gug. Oh no, this is gross.
Is he a ghoul?
No, he's a monster. After he or she or it exhausts, it does not ready during the next upkeep phase.
So it goes to you, right?
Yeah.
But what is that thing?
It's a 4/6/2, but you just have to exhaust it. In the entryway, I mean, that's just the worst. gross looking thing. Kind of fantastical though. It's
Yeah.
nice. You're really just not supposed to hurt this guy.
Or you really have to be able to hurt him.
Because like 2 attack, 2 sanity damage.
Don't
No.
miss.
No thanks. He doesn't retaliate at least, so you
Okay.
can kind of, you know, punch
Play
around
that.
on him.
Okay, back to us.
Back to us.
All right. Six, one, two. Okay. So you got. You want to go ahead and start?
Start and open this up.
Yeah, I mean, if you fail to exhaust him is the real thing, because then I could like engage him and try to deal with him.
You're making me exhaust this guy.
I mean,
Yeah, it's fine. I'll do
I
it.
can't randomly do it.
All right, Lumbering Gug is going to be subject to my unexpected courage. It's going to be +3 for men, so it's a 5 to a 2.
Also important to note on that thing, if it does hit you once, it's exhausted.
If it hits me once, I'm near dead.
Yeah, but in general, like as a card, if it hits exhaust, isn't ready that turn.
It's very true. So you can take a punch and be
Huh,
okay.
That was an unexpected moment of courage from you, old mint.
-2 says better than -3, so I have successfully evaded.
Let's leave him right there in the entry.
He's lumbering and he won't stand up for a while. We'll put a little lumber token on him. He's tired. Okay, then we're going to take a fast action. Investigators of the entryway, spin 2 clues, reveal the
and
upstairs hallway.
this went away.
Let's reveal this thing.
Feel free.
Investigators in the upstairs hallway spin 2 clues, put the set-aside attic location into play,
But
but
it-
we can't find them there.
So we got to find him elsewhere.
Got to be somewhere else.
I'm going to
Okay.
let you guess. They're going to be to our left and right.
I think one of the options is correct, for sure. Milan should be standing up, too. Second action, why don't we go check out the downstairs doorway closest to you,
Nice.
just to make it a little harder.
All right. This door was not open before. You only turned for a moment, but you thought you saw something. But what exactly? A blur? A figure? 4 shroud, 2 clues per investigator in the den. Victory
Hey,
one.
I'm built for this moment.
4 clues.
Should have got that.
After you successfully investigate the den, discard a card from your hand.
Ah.
Discover an additional clue at this location. It's
Oh.
a reaction.
Good.
You don't have to do it. Fast action. Investigators of the den may spend 1 clue per investigator as a group. Remember that the investigators have studied a desecrated portrait.
Mm-hmm.
Good to see you, Matthew. All right.
Okay.
Well,
Well, I'm going to spend some time here. Just keep the gugs away. So my last action, I want to trigger Milan here. Let's see. Do I go ahead and be greedy? I think I'm going to be greedy here.
what's the worst that could happen?
I know exactly what could happen. I know
Brian Chilton saying, when the
exactly.
gug's away.
All right, I'm operating on a deficit here, so I'm going to play a 2-cost Feed the Mind, level 3.
What's it do?
So you take an action.
That Nalgene water bottle.
Take an action, that's right. Feed the mind. Lubricate the mind. You take an action, exhaust it, spend 1 of the 3 secrets on it, test a 0 book test for every point you succeed by draw a card. Then take a horror for every card in excess of 8. But I've got 2 cards. I'm about to discard 2 for this test, so I'm about to do a refill.
Yeah.
So evade, move, feed the mind.
Just playing it. Yeah.
That's me.
All right, mine?
Yeah.
Let's start with a little more liquid courage. Heal 1. Take a test. I'm ahead by 3. Best case scenario, I get a -1 or better.
Are you attacking this guy? What are you doing? Oh, you're encouraging.
Yeah, I'm encouraging. Getting charged up.
Cool.
What's that?
-2.
All right, so I don't get to draw a card from the cigarette case, but I do get to draw a card from liquid courage. That'll be nice.
Got a little draw engine over there.
Yeah.
Drinking and smoking.
My 2 favorite things.
That's the.
I'm gonna go ahead and action 2, get Leo DeLuca out.
Oh yeah. Now we're cooking with gas.
Then I will action 3 out of 4, move to this doorway.
Oh, right.
Just
Let's
want to
split
see what's
up.
behind. Oh, look at that. 2 shroud,
That's good for you.
2 clues. For each investigator at the parlor, it gets +1 shroud. So it's a 3.
Okay, good.
Fast action. If the unnameable has 2 per investigator or more damage on it,
4.
the mirror gleams unnaturally, revealing a glint of silver. Remember that the investigators recovered a strange key.
Okay. We happen to know that that key is important.
Well,
the
the whole point
the
of being-
adventure is ruined.
The whole point of being here is to find a key. So I would have been thinking about that key one way or another. Okay.
You have an additional action, yeah?
Yeah.
Liquid Courage, move, play Luca.
Yep. I think I am just gonna draw, because
How many cards does one man need? You've
Well,
been
I only have 4.
drawing. You've been drawing constantly.
well, the main thing is if I can get an intel report,
Mm-hmm.
I just swoop those clues off of that thing, and we're
You'll
out.
swoop
Off to
it,
the
dude.
races. So I'm just gonna draw a card. That'll
Weakness.
be fine. No, always is the case, right?
Yeah. Usually.
All right, these flip over.
This guy's gonna try to unexhaust, but he's tired. Draw a card, gain a resource.
Oh my goodness, it's like destiny.
Was that intel report?
I drew the card that was an intel report, and then the card I drew for the round was intel report.
Yeah, that's gorgeous.
Dumont, 3 out of 5.
Let's get some bad cards here.
Grasping hands, test 3.
Glad you got that and not me. You could use a little damage here. Leo can take one.
All right, we're down by 1.
Wait, is this the bag?
Yeah, that's the bag.
You got like a surprise bag?
That's the bag with the curse tokens in it,
Okay.
which is right. Okay, so I'm down by 1, looking for a superstar or the +1.
We haven't drawn a. That's a minus. Are you in the graveyard? No, you're not. Minus one.
So I take 2 damage
That's not bad.
out of 6.
Let's just remember how right I was about the graveyard. Take a moment.
Okay, I'm there.
Hit me with a good card there. Make it a good one.
Also, the art on grasping hands is creepy as all get out.
Night Terrors. Okay, what does it say? Put it into play on my play area. Done. After you fail a skill test, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck, draw each weakness revealed this way, and remove the others from the game. I can take an action, test 4 brain. After this test ends, discard Night Terrors, even if you fail. So you just got to try.
Just don't fail.
Yeah, I just don't fail tests. Min doesn't fail tests.
Okay. Over to us.
Over to us.
Well, my turn is going to be super easy. You want to figure out what you're doing?
I'm probably going to feed the mind for some cards and probably a weakness. Then I'm going to deal with the weakness, and then I'm going to deal with the Night Terrors. And basically to have accomplished nothing, but I'll get rid of a lot of bad things.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm just assuming I'm going to draw a weakness.
Yeah.
So let's start there. Exhaust, feed the mind. Spend a secret. I'm a 5 to a 0. I'm up by 5. And this is the amount of cards I'm going to draw. Now, I could pump this test.
Pump it up, baby.
Because technically, every pump should be a card at this point.
Yeah, so if you have one that pumps 2 or 3,
That'd be a good one to play.
that would be a good one to do.
So like Eureka is going to be a good one here. So I'm going to put 2 into the test because of Min's ability. And then it also is going to draw me a card if I'm successful, which I have no chance of not being successful unless,
There's always a chance.
you know, one does not simply. All right, so I'm currently a 7 to a 0. -2. 5 to a 0. So I'm taking 5 cards into hand, and then Eureka is going to trigger. I think I can do this one first.
You would.
No, I don't think I can. I think this is afterwards. So I'm going to draw 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No weaknesses. Then Eureka is going to hit. I'm going to look at the top 3. Take 1 into hand and shuffle the rest. Unexpected Courage going into hand.
Can you imagine if you fail that with the auto fail, you not only miss out on all that, this also triggers.
Yeah.
Which is just
Yeah,
bad.
we don't fail. That's why that's the Arkham.
Too big to fail.
That's the Arkham idea. Okay, so now I've got dad mode here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, just under the cap. 8 with it. I'm here. Okay, second action.
I need an action.
Now I could drop the fingerprint kit and use that. Or I could deduction, discard a card, and get 2. I think that's okay. I'm too scared. Second action, I'm going to play try and try again. So if I fail a skill test, I can return a skill card to hand. And then last action, am I going to get rid of these Night Terrors? Is that the best thing to do?
Probably.
Yeah. Is it, though? What's the worst that can happen? All right, I'll do it. Okay. 4. It's fine if I fail. It's fine. 4 to 4. Oh, I get a buck for Christopher too. No, I didn't. I didn't investigate today. Oof. That's fine. It's a great time to draw the tentacle. It goes away. It doesn't matter.
Nice. Got him.
Who's laughing now, tentacle?
Mine?
Yeah.
Gain $1. Intel report paying 4 to grab those 2 clues.
Boy, that's discovering the hard way right there.
2 actions remain. I don't want to be in the middle with that goon.
Mm-hmm.
So,
But one of us inevitably will be if we're going to the upstairs.
yeah, but taking a free hit from him this round doesn't
Yeah, you don't want
make
that.
a lot of sense to
No,
me.
you don't want that.
But instead, with my 2 actions, we'll start by drawing a card.
Oh, we do. Yeah, Neil, you're right. I still got to do the bad thing, right? Night Terrors, what does it say when you fail a test, you do something? 3.
Reveal the top 3 cards of your deck, draw each weakness, and then remove the other cards from the game.
These are all my new cards.
They're
They're
gone.
Wow, this thing is loaded with weaknesses.
Then I'll take a fast action with old Dexter Drake. During my turn, I can discard an asset I control. Liquid Courage. Breaking the old habits.
Yep.
Play an asset with a different title from my hand, reducing its cost by 1. Playing a Scroll of Secrets. Comes
This
in
is
with 3 secrets.
Hot tech.
And then we'll use that in a little bit. I can't use it yet. So action 1 was money. Action 2 was intel report. Action 3 was draw. That was a fast action.
Mm-hmm.
So I can spend a secret. Look at the bottom card of an investigator's deck.
Don't forget you've got 4 too. So money, intel report, and you got 2 left, yeah? 2 actions remain. You could sneak past the Gug and go upstairs.
Yeah, but then you're going to have to deal with the guy.
That's fine. I've got all these cards. I can...
Oh, okay. Let me Yeah.
And then you can put the attic into play. I think that's okay. I feel like we're a little behind the clock here. We got 1 left until the... Min's going to sit here and farm some clues and then roll past
Oh, yeah, that
the
makes
Gug.
sense. So I'll take 2 actions. Boop, boop.
Yeah,
And there we are.
I like that.
All right. End of the round.
Yeah.
Money.
Everything readies.
Pay him.
Thank you. Draw a card. Gain a resource. And I'm at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Expertly done. Everything readies. Man, feed the mind. Whew. Ban me. That card is great. And now we go to the bad stuff. Add 1 to the thing, and then
Crypt.
hey, Scroll of Secrets is tabooed to be a fast action.
Nice. Oh, this thing.
Yeah, you
I
wanna
remember
use
that.
it.
I
You
remember
wanna
that.
use it?
Yeah.
Yeah, use that thing.
So I can
What's
use
up,
Scroll of
MJ, in the
Secrets.
chat? MJ Newman,
That's helpful.
the one, the only, the
Legend.
legend, the creator of one of the greatest, if not the greatest cooperative card game of all time. I'm sure with other talented folks as well.
You don't need cards, right?
I do not need cards. My mind is fed. It's fed like a roast.
So let's use an action. Spend a secret. Look at the bottom card of my deck.
What is it? It's a fast action.
So it's look at the bottom card of an investigator's deck or the encounter deck.
Mm-hmm.
Then either discard that card, add it to its owner's hand, place it on top of the or bottom of that deck, or yeah, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna look.
You look like the bottom of the bad deck and be like, oh, this is not a bad card. I'll throw that on top.
I'll add it to my hand.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Then we're still in the end of the round. Bad card stuff. Here we go. Crypt Shell. Test 4 brain.
Ooh.
If I fail, choose and discard an asset I control.
That's not a problem. You got assets to choose from.
Yeah, I do.
That scroll. It's a cold scroll. Came right out of the fridge.
I'm at 5. Let me look.
Your magician's hidden chamber is frigid.
Let's go up by 3. Because I don't want none of that, actually. These cards are not useful.
Here's mine asked, wasn't the upstairs locked? We unlocked it with this entryway ability here a while back.
Oh.
But what happened? You just failed, didn't you?
Yeah, I was up by 3 and I failed.
Okay. Scroll gone?
It's fine. Yeah. Fine. I'm just here so I don't get fined. Your back card?
Hope it's not that fall one. Ah, come on. A hunting ghast. Hunter. Tie break for prey is the most damage. And forced, after it enters the location with a Gug enemy, ready each Gug enemy at its location and deal 1 damage to hunting ghast. So the hunting ghast gets attacked by the Gugs. I like this mechanic in this one. It's pretty cool. It's like creatures fighting.
Huh.
So I got to find a way to do 2 damage to this thing. It's going to be the old-fashioned way. I don't think I have the fancy card for that. Real bummer, real bummer. Thanks for nothing. Okay. Well, okay. All right. Fine. I'll play your game. I'm gonna have to kill this thing. Or evade it. Probably kill.
2 attack, 2 life.
It's just 2 actions. You want to go first?
I can. But
You're up there by yourself.
do you need me to come help you? Or
I don't know, maybe. Hold on.
I think we should see what you...
Let's find out.
I think you should try to defeat this and you're still sniping clues, so we don't worry about the Gug for a minute.
Yeah, the Gug's just gugging.
Yeah, so I'm not going to come help you at all. So I can go ahead and go if you want.
Sure.
All right. So
Do your worst.
we basically need 2 clues to put the attic in play, which I assume is going to be in one of these upstairs doorways. So I'm going to go poking around.
Yeah, you want to hit the attic?
I can't. I need 2 clues.
Oh, you don't have them. Don't you have them? They're right there.
Oh, yeah.
You got them from the intel report. You got intel that there was an attic.
Well, you think the doorways or the intel's better?
Hardly
The attic?
impressive intel. I think
Surely
most
the attic
houses,
is
like,
most useful, right?
probably an attic up there. I don't know. They could be baiting us, like waste clues on stuff that doesn't matter. That happens sometimes.
Well,
They know that we will do all of the possible things. So then it's like, well, we'll give them red herrings.
I feel like I'm going to try this.
Okay.
Spin it while you got it.
Trust your feelings in this game for
You
sure.
got the set aside attic?
Yeah. Here it is. It connects to the hearts. And there's your mysterious yellow circle. There it is. You can get up to the attic. We'll put it right up here. You kind of see
Well, it
that.
looks like it's on the same level as those things.
Kind of is, yeah, but it doesn't connect to the upstairs. Yeah, it does. It's all up there.
Yeah. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
They never unlocked the attic door, but left the whole house as it was, dreaded and deserted. When noises came from it, they whispered and shivered, and hoped that the lock on that attic door was strong. 4 shroud, 1 clue per investigator, 1 victory point. Fast action, investigators in the attic spend 1 clue per investigator as a group. Deep within a pile of monstrous bones, you see a glint of silver. Remember that the investigators recovered a strange key.
Wow, so we can get keys in different area codes here. This is also a strange key.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm glad we didn't waste time on this one.
Yeah. Agreed. That was first action.
We're separated. I feel scared.
You should be.
I've got these enemies too. Why is it that I've drawn all the enemies when I'm the one who's reading all the
sometimes
time?
beats just happen that way. I'm gonna do the old Netrunner Sagely advice. I think I'm gonna end up drawing cards this turn. So I'm gonna draw first.
On your last click?
I have 3 clicks left, so
Right
I'm gonna
here.
draw a card.
There it is.
Yaztaroth, Dexter Drake deck only replacement. Put Revelation, put Yaztaroth into play into your threat area. You cannot put assets into play. 2 actions, get rid of this card.
Oh, it's just an action soak. That looks a lot scarier than it is.
2
on the
actions,
table.
it's gone.
You just did it.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's your turn.
Go ahead.
Yastaroth was in the attic
Turn.
the whole time. Yeah, what are you doing here? All right. Your Huckleberry on this one.
I've seen 2 of my 3 weaknesses, so feeling good.
I haven't seen any.
I believe in you.
All right, we're going to punch this ghast, and we're going to add a Glimmer of Hope. It's going to be a +2 to the test, so it's a 4 to a 2.
Okay.
There's no retaliate, so I'm not worried about it. Just got to win. -2. That's a success. So consider it 1. 1 damage on. Just fighting with books.
Got him.
Second action. This is the hard one. All right, I'm going to take a gambit here. We're going to play a resourceful as the buff. I'm only 1 ahead. Wait, what happens if that place a clue or take a damage? I can't do that. I got to get at least 1 more in. I don't like this at all. Ooh, I need that grizzly totem out. That's what needs to happen here. All right, let's throw some unexpected courage in there. Fine. 3. Up by 3. -3.
You called it.
We did it. Resourceful says choose a card not named resourceful, add it to your hand from the discard. So I'm going to get that Glimmer of Hope back.
Noise.
And that Ghast is dead.
Okay. You have 1 action left?
I have
think?
1 action remaining. That's right.
Hit that clue button, though.
Yeah. Okay, Din. Clue on. We're going to add a deduction. And that's it.
All right. What do you got?
Because I can go double directions on this. It's going to be delicious. 4 shroud, 5, 6 for deduction. So I'm 2 ahead. So at least the tentacle one or the gas mask one trigger. 0. 1 for deduction. 1 for the test.
You can also discard a card to get 1.
And I think I will.
Crazy town.
You know, maybe I should get rid of this fingerprint kit. Boy, that's something you're going to regret later. But it's just going to be so long before it matters. It's gone. Get another clue. And old Christopher's going to gain me some big bucks.
There's the 3. He's almost broken even.
That's right.
And he's giving you a +1 stat the whole time.
Some say he's an entomologist, but I say he's a banker.
Print that money.
Done.
All right. End round.
Yeah.
Ready this stuff. Gain a buck. Draw a card. Oh, yes. That's so good. Do you mind?
Yeah.
We're advancing.
Uh-oh.
Agenda 1B. The Unnameable. Monster, Abomination, Elite, Spawn, Attic, or Upstairs Hallway? Let's read him real quick.
Yeah.
He's aloof. He's a hunter. He cannot be defeated. For each of the following which are true, the Unnameable gets -1 fight, -1 evade. The investigators found a cracked mirror, studied a desecrated portrait, or noticed the missing bones.
We noticed the missing bones.
Yep. You're about to...
Oh, I could have done that one.
Well, it's fine. You just do it this next round. So he's currently a 5 attack and a 5 foot stat. -1, so he's 4. And I'll put the -1 sanity counters on him. Found a cracked mirror, studied desecrated portrait, noticed missing bones. So technically you could do this one. And then that's the only other one right now.
There's currently not a cracked mirror. Yeah, but I'll bet there's one upstairs. The mirrors are always upstairs.
And he's aloof and hunter, so he's going to move.
And just hang out. Not going to engage with us.
But he's only doing bad things to us usually when something triggers it to happen, probably.
That's where that
So
goes.
I'm going to just put him in the hallway instead of the attic.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to have to make like a Super Mario speed run up to the upstairs, unless I just am not going to go upstairs, which is seeming more and more possible.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, you coming up here to find the silver key is relevant. But he's either going to be starting in the attic or in the hallways.
Right.
So at least in the hallways, he's aloof. So I could like move, and drag him away.
Yeah, we can outsmart this guy.
Yeah. All right, Agenda 2B, the thing with no name. Or Agenda 2A, sorry. You felt an evil presence lurking here ever since you arrived. The entity defies all description. At times it appears formless. At others it embodies myriad shapes and features. You can sometimes pick out a particular aspect, an eye, a horn, a blemish. But it disappears as soon as you focus on it. Each swarm of rats gains swarming 1.
Oh, come on.
Forced at the start of your turn if the Unnameable is ready and at your location. Test 2 brain. If you fail, it attacks you.
Okay, so we can at least avoid it. I feel like this game is going to be me getting swarmed by rats and having no good out. I just feel that way. I've
Okay.
drawn every enemy so far, and I feel like I'm going to draw another one here. And I'm just going to have to sit here. When I want to be investigating this den, I'm going to have to be smashing rats.
Well, if you investigate, you can move, and then we can join forces again.
Oh, no.
Anyways,
Leave no clue behind.
now the bad cards?
Yeah.
That's right. Leave no victory point behind. Revelation, attached to the location with the most clues and without a locked door attached.
Your attic is now locked. You probably can't even get through
The
there.
attached
can you?
location cannot be investigated. Test for fist or foot to pick the locks. If you succeed, discard this card.
Mm-hmm. We really should be together to use my ability more. You
Well,
just kind of jetted.
I can leave. I just can't investigate there.
Yeah, it's true.
So that's fine. No
This
matter.
is locked. Well, I mean, there's 2 clues. What did we just say?
I mean, I'm not the person that's going to get those anyway.
Gotta waste 7 actions to get up there. Give me that bad card, would you? An indescribable apparition. Put it into my play area. I get -1 while the unnameable is around. Otherwise, I can spend 2 actions to discard it. Okay, it's not a big problem. There is a broken mirror or window up here.
They said there were a lot of broken windows in this house.
This one's on the floor, so like, doesn't really matter that it's broken. I guess you're not.
At that
looking
point,
at
it's just
it.
a piece of glass.
That's right. All right, this is good. I'm getting set up, man. I feel like I've got my rig almost fully built, to borrow a term. So what am I going to do? I'm glad you asked. I'm going to get that clue.
Yep.
Play a card.
Yep. Wait.
Continue sitting.
Yeah.
I'm probably going to feed the mind again.
I think that's good. The turn you really go for it is the turn you really want to move.
I'm going to get that essence that I'm going to do. I'm going to play a Grizzly Totem for 3. I'm going to get Essence of the Dream. Searching my bonded cards for
Very
it.
appropriate that in Dream Eaters you're running the Dream.
Yeah,
Gallery.
it's just oozing. And then I'm going to get this last clue. Hopefully, I'm going to put Essence of the Dream. Grizzly Totem is going to give it another skill icon. So it's going to be a 4+4 to this test. I'm testing at a 4 natural, so it's 8 plus 1 for Milan, 9 to 4. If I succeed, I think it's by like X or more. Where is this? 3 or more, then I can interpret the dreams. Maybe I should try that harder.
What's the benefit of interpreting the dream?
I can then add like advanced versions of Dream Diary in my future decks. It's a seeker mechanic. It's kind of an interesting.
I get
one.
it. It's like that stone that you had once, Chthonian something.
Yeah, yeah.
Goes different
All the
ways.
seekers too. It's different. You gotta make your stuff cool. Okay, here we go. So we're up by 5. Is that right?
I don't know.
I think we're up by 5. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 for Grizzly, 9 for Men's Ability. 9 to 4. 5 plus 4 is 9. Here we go. A 0.
Sarkoni Stephen 0.
We succeeded on that test to a degree that is alarming. Essence of the Dream going back to bonded. Yeah, puts it back into the bonded cards. I can keep getting that back. That's why that card's good. Get 1 clue. I'm going to trigger Milan. Gain 1 buck. We're also going to write in the campaign log.
You decoded the dream.
Shut the front door because Min has interpreted the dreams, which means the campaign is over and we can go home.
Thanks for joining us.
So it was a great time. Interpreted the dreams. And I'm going to tell Randolph, hey, just eat some peanut butter and think that trees are ogres again and everything will be fine.
Old Randolph. All right.
In the end, play the totem, grab the dream card, blow that test up.
All right. Mine.
All yours.
Let's party. I'm going to move here.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to move here.
Mm-hmm.
To the library. 1 shroud, 2 clues. This is built for me.
That's right. These are the numbers that I like.
As an additional cost to investigate the library, you must either lose an action, also built for me, or take a horror.
You got it.
Fast action. Investigators in the library spend 1 clue per investigator as a group. You read a strange...
I'm going to do this now.
Cool.
Let's put a little thing on it.
Doop. You read a strange journal entry regarding one of the graves in the burial ground outside. Put the set-aside unmarked tomb location into play. Vote for me. Too big to fail.
So that's another way to get the thing. So this one can do that as well. There's like a kill the unnameable path, and there's a we don't kill things in this.
He's
game.
unkillable though. So
Well, we don't attack him or do anything weird.
Yeah,
I don't touch the monsters.
I agree. We just run. So I move. 2 actions left.
Think about it too. Okay.
Yeah. You go ahead.
Do you want a bar of any kind?
No, I'm good. Thank you though.
I'm hungry.
So it's a 1. I have a 2 book, so I don't have to try that hard. But every time you take a chance, you're, spending some heat. So I don't want to have to try overly hard here. The coffee man saying the upgrade dream diary is bonkers. Let's get it now. I think I'm going to draw a card and investigate once. Because I also want to get out of here by the time the unnameable is with me. But I have to basically use 2 actions to investigate here. Yeah, I think that's the right call. And then what's that leave us at? I guess it's still unknown how we're going to find our way into the Dreamlands. That's the key. We got to find the key.
That seems important.
Yeah. Okay. Here's what I will do. I'm going to investigate. It's going to cost me 2 actions. So I move. And then investigate. Technically, yeah, there's no way that's right. I'm going to not break the game. I'm going to put 2 in so that I can get to 3 ahead. Like you did.
Choice. You just put a deny existence in there?
Yep. Woo! Succeeded. Get a clue. Then that'll be the end of my turn. So we'll ready everything. Draw a card. Gain a buck. Well, now you show up.
Hunter.
Yeah. He's aloof, but he'll come to me.
I'm here, Doc.
At the start of my turn.
Can't call me anything. I'm unnameable.
That's actually a really phenomenal test for me. So it only attacks you if you fail the mind test, which I'm naturally ahead by 3 on.
You got mine for days.
Yeah. Do you mind?
Let's see. What does it say? At the start of your turn,
Yeah.
he tries to fight you? Yeah. Okay, drew a card. Did I don't think I gained a buck. Gained a buck.
Indescribable apparition. Put it in my threat area. I get -1 to each of my skills while it's at my location.
That's pretty bad now.
I think this is appropriate. You think this is worth warding?
No. Just 2 actions. You got 4.
Yeah, but it's going to take me 2 to investigate.
Sounds like spin 2, spin 2. In the grand scheme of bad things that could happen in this game,
That's not it?
I don't think that's it. No.
I just don't like it.
Well,
Here, you deal with
you
this.
can actually make a case for it because you're going to take that big unnameable thing attack you test and it'll be at -1 for that test. So he's more likely to attack you. So make your choices and see what you choose.
I'm going to cancel it.
And no one to hold them, no one to fold them.
I had a feeling.
You have to test to cancel it or something? You take a horror, don't you?
Take a horror, yeah. But 1 horror, if it ends up causing me to get attacked, I'm taking 2 damage, 2 horror.
You don't want that. No, more night terrors. Macklemore song. I don't know how I know that.
Downtown.
Yeah, exactly. It's basically the same song.
Yep. I'm with you.
Okay, so this is all bad. I'm just over here like freaking out in the den. Yeah.
All right. I start with a test. Up by 3.
Yeah, see if the unnameable thing attacks you. I hope it doesn't, for the record. Very
-1.
nice.
So I'm fine. And because I'm only -1, I succeed by at least 2, which is the
Oh,
latest
you get a
correct case.
card. So he's just smoking with you.
Hey, buddy.
This unnameable life is tough.
All right. Technically, that's the beginning of my turn, but I can go ahead.
Yeah,
and
just
go.
keep going, man. I think I'm like, what am I even doing?
Well,
Gug,
good.
move, evade, move? Let's see where you end up.
I'm going to start by drawing a card. Not ideal.
So all eyes are on this upstairs doorway, right?
Yeah. Go ahead and draw another card.
There's got to be something notable here. You trying to get buffies for your little...
Yeah, I just
Test.
don't have them. So let's spend 2 actions, investigate ahead by 1. Channel that Tony's Heroes energy.
The worst.
Don't know what that means.
Put a clue on or take a damage. No, Leo there, yeah. We need a clue getter up there.
I can get it. I'll eventually get it.
This is a case for men.
Then, you know what? I'm going to do this. You ready for this? Check
I'm
out
ready.
this hot tech.
Mm-hmm.
Fast action, switchblade. Fast action ability, get rid of the switchblade, play a lone wolf.
Just a free buck. Very nice.
I mean, I had to spend 1 on the switchblade to do it, but the switchblade lets me fast action the lone wolf in.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. All right, first action, let's go try to evade this Gug. First action, Gug.
Good.
Second action,
I need an action.
let's give myself +2, so we're 2 up.
Just so we're aware, I could murder this thing if it were defeatable.
Grizzly Totem for 3. We are 3 up, ladies and gentlemen. That's a superstar. What a great time for it. So +1, I can choose a skill card and put it back in after the test ends. Evaded, didn't lose the card. See you later, Gug Man. He's down for 2. I'm not in a hurry now. Last action, I think I'm coming upstairs. Are we agreeing with that?
Yep, I'm with you.
Is there anything in the entry we need to do? No. If the unnameable has damage on it, we could reveal the tomb. No?
I want to get this victory point anyway.
Okay. And I'm going to move. So move, evade, move.
End of turn?
Yep. Bing. Hunter, not going to hunt because currently it's found some prey. Draw a card. Gain a resource. I'm still ducking these weaknesses so far, so it's going to be very bad for me later on in the game. Scared of that. And then I've got these night terrors. They're also very bad. Very, very bad. Oh, it's not a skull. You're right. Is that what it says? Skull card. Yeah. Okay. Not as good. Can't return Glimmer of Hope because it's an event.
Like you do.
Come on. A card coming into this test? Come on. Okay, draw, gain the money. Now we gotta do the bad stuff.
Do mine. Bad card. Swarm of rats.
All right, not mine.
Hunter.
Hey, you've been waiting for something to kill, and it has Swarm 1 because of the agenda.
I have indeed been waiting
I
for
hope that's a
something to
weakness.
go. Well,
Threads of reality. Check this out. Bonkers. Attach to the non-permanent, non-weakness asset you control with the highest printed cost. Christopher. Treat attached asset as its printed text box were blank. I can take an action, discard an asset, and discard threads of reality. So it blanks out Christopher until I discard something else. Cool. Great. Great game. Okay. Let's talk about game plan here.
Yeah. Well, I have to start with a test.
Mm.
You want to hand me that?
Once you start your turn.
Yeah.
So are we presuming that here is how we advance this thing?
Well, if we flip over we get the location outside by doing this or this. That's probably the thing that gives him another -1.
Maybe I shouldn't have moved up there if we're going to reveal the tomb. There can be victory points up here. So I'm planning to move, flip, get those victory points.
Yeah, go
get those sweet VPs.
Go get them. Yeah. Now, another option, you can move to me, get that last clue, and we can flip the location. So that then I can start going this way to clear all these things out.
Mm-hmm.
While you go deal with that. And then we end up meeting up back. Because me having to keep trying to do this is going to take a minute.
You're incapable of beating a one shroud?
When I have no way to boost it, it gets tough, yes.
So I need to come up there to the library, where I've always meant to be anyway.
Meant to be.
So move, grab the clue, move back to the upstairs hallway.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You want me to do that?
I think that is the wisest thing.
Yeah. I've got these night terrors too, so let's just not sleep on M-1 when I'm up there, but it's fine. I've got the goods. Okay. But the goods aren't that good right now, to be honest with you. Oh, they're fine. First action, move. Library. Second action, I'm a 4 now to a 1. -1 because of indescribable. I'm a 3 to a 1. Horrible. And if I fail, it's bad. Well, I'll be. I need to feed this mind again. Okay, hold on a second. I don't know that I can get back out.
Really?
Yeah. Because I think I need to get rid of this to get Milan back online. That's a differential that is I'm unwilling to accept.
Well, all you have to do to not take this attack is pass a brain test.
Mm-hmm. Which should be easy, right?
I know.
That should be easy. All right, hold on. Let's think about this for a second.
Regen, yeah, my deck list is on ArkhamDB. Stevens is
Hey.
not. I'll link to it in chat. That's my deck. I have one of the non-experienced and one of the experienced version listed.
Okay. I'm playing it cool, man.
Okay.
I'm gonna spend an action to grab Essence of the Dream. Then I'm gonna discard the Dream Diary. Make sure that doesn't discard those. No. To get rid of Threads of Reality. Get that out of there. Thank you. Now, I can do a last action roll up to the library and just sit there, but I don't think that's worth doing. So I can replay the Dream Diary, which is what I was intending to do. Or I can get rid of these Night Terrors. Let's get rid of these Night Terrors. Test 4. I'm going to throw in a Dream Diary from hand. So that's going to be a 6 to a 4.
You got piled up on, eh?
A little bit. Just need to dig out. Superstar. No skill in. Night Terrors goes away. Beautiful.
Been on fire with that superstar.
Yeah, I just need more skills in the deck, seemingly. And that's me. And then I'll take care of cleaning all this up. You just need to get to the tomb.
Well,
Get to the chopper.
yeah.
Oh, wait, there is no tomb yet.
There is none. But you could fast action to do it right now with your clues, actually.
What?
We can spend 2 clues as a group at that location. to read the strange journal and then put the unmarked tomb location into play.
But I'm not there.
Oh, I thought you moved up there. You
Mm.
did. Okay, yeah, you can deal with it yourself. I get it.
You start making your way to the graveyard, though, and blow up the school.
All right, my turn begins. I'll gain a buck from Lone Wolf. Then trigger this thing. I'm, for some unknown reason, at -2 brain. I won't tell you why.
Oh, no. This is not good, man.
Um,
It's all going downhill.
but I'll put a card in, so I'm ahead by the 2 test. I'm at a 3. I'm ahead by 2. Hope. See if we can build a rebellion.
Rebellions are built on hope. Ah! Praise to Meowthalef or whatever.
Halberet. Hamburglar.
Haberot?
Okay,
Sky Terror
so I
crossover?
pass that. Then here's what I'll do. I need to deal with these rats, actually. I'm going to fast action a Switchblade.
That's a great little rat poker.
Then I'm going to fast action my ability
Ooh, maybe not.
for an Occult Straps. So when it's in play, it's -1. When it was in my hand, it's -2. And I can't play it as a play action. I have to use my fast action to do it.
Okay.
So that is his signature weakness.
And then it's just -1 forever?
No, I can use this. It's an asset. So I can
Alright.
use his ability next round to get rid of it and play something at -1.
Very cool.
But what I will do, actually, no, I'm going to hold that.
You want to stab with that Switchblade first? You need to do 2 damage to those rats, you know.
Yeah.
Cha-cha. Have at the rats. How's everybody doing out there?
I'm going to back up.
Check in here. We got crunched into this. Arkham gets heavy.
Let's back up. Let's back up.
Becomes a decision-making machine.
Nope, that's still right. Then I'm going to play my Sword Cane as an action.
Ah.
Playing it doesn't provoke attack of opportunity. As a reaction, I can use its fight evade ability without exhausting it, or taking an action. So my first action is playing this, and I get a free attack basically against this,
That's right.
which uses my brain instead of my fight. My brain currently being a 4, 4 to 1. I'm ahead by 3.
Does it do any extra damage or anything?
Nope. But I can evade or fight with it using my brain instead of my fight stat.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
And I get a free attack the turn it comes in.
Yeah.
So head by
-2.
3, -2. Head by 1. Got that token out of the bag.
It's out of the bag. Come on. Oh, and a 0.
We still got rid of the rat, the first one. Then as my second action, I will go ahead and just use it.
Brad, that's great. Brad's saying loving the stream while delivering the mail. Thanks, GP.
Nice.
Hey, Alex, I think we got mail crew. Let's see. Hats off. Salute to the mail deliverers. It's great stuff. Mine at +2 and the cat comes around. Hold on. +2. How much did you succeed by?
5.
Oh, this guy tried to stand up last time too, right?
Yeah.
He's still down. Okay. So you succeeded by 5. Evade an enemy at any location with a fight value of 5 or lower. The unnameable.
But it doesn't matter if he's evaded, right?
No, not really.
So evade this thing?
I guess.
Doesn't really matter.
He'll just stand up. But it could have mattered a lot. You can evade those rats.
I'm murdering those rats right now.
Evade him and then murder him.
But I succeed by a lot. So I get to trigger my lucky cigarette case to draw a card.
Yeah, Alex Becker there, USPS represent. I'm sure it's absolute disaster right now.
Oh my goodness, that's awesome. Okay, perfect. So my first action was playing the Sword Cane, get a free attack. My second action was using the Sword Cane to demolish the rats.
Demolished.
And I have 2 actions left. So I'm going to go ahead and move. And I'm going to wait because I don't want to just be sitting there for him to punch me.
Yeah. That black cat would have been great if he was standing up. That's 2 turns of exhaustion.
Yeah, it would have been real.
You can't evade an already evaded enemy, can you? Surely not, right?
I don't think so.
Nah. What's your last action here? Play Sword Cane, use Sword Cane, move.
I'm going to gain a buck.
Gaining a money, yeah.
End of round?
End around.
Everything ready?
Everything readies. You know what? Evading him would mean he wouldn't hunt.
Oh yeah, we'll evade him then.
Yeah. Thank you.
Stick him in the room.
Black cat. So then he'll stand up. Gug will stand up. And then we draw a card and gain a resource. There we go. Hypochondria, the worst one in the game because it's so gross to look at.
It is gross.
After you take damage, take horror. No,
Okay.
I'm not going to take damage, so it's fine.
Everything's fine. Dumon, bad cards. Secrets in the Attic. Test 3 brain. If I fail, take a horror and put Secrets in the Attic into play next to the agenda deck. Fast action abilities and locations cannot be triggered. I'm currently ahead by 1.
Are you kidding? That
mean-
means we can't make the tomb appear.
If hold on, it's fine.
What am I, dude? Chopped liver?
I'm ahead by 1.
What's up, Plaidman 26?
You have any brains you want to really contribute to this test?
Oh, I totally do, because it'll be a +1. I'll give you a +2.
That's perfect. Now I'm ahead by 3.
Boom. Playing the game the hard way.
Here we go.
Plaidman 10, glad you guys have been staying safe during this crazy past week. Just got my notification, the shipping of Scarlet Witch. Super excited to get it. Thank you guys again for your services.
I'm so ready for that.
Thank you.
Succeeded.
Nice.
So I was ahead by 3. Now I'm ahead by 1. Passes, goes away. You get a back card.
Nothing in the attic at all. Deceptive Memories. Put it into play in my threat area. Oh, I'm stacking them up here. Choose another card. After another card enters your threat area, choose and discard a card from your hand. Test 3. If you succeed, discard Deceptive Memories. So as I get more of these weird treacheries that come in.
Yeah.
And enemies and those kinds of things. So.
Ben in chat asking, have you guys ever thought about streaming the Lord of the Rings living card game? We have. It's on the list. It's going to happen. It'll be a good time.
Boom.
It'll be a future throwback. Okay, that's it.
That's it.
Up there. So I want you to go first so I get my lone wolf.
Mm-hmm. And I got to get up in that library.
Yeah, anywhere besides here. Now it's going to take me a couple turns. So, because I have to go here, evade this thing, go here, deal with this thing. So, like, there's no necessary.
Neither one of us can get through a locked door. We're too weak. Both of us. I'm a 2-2, you're a 3-2. The best chance we had at that door was long ago.
No, the best thing is that something that just grabs the clues without investigating.
Yeah. I don't think I have those.
I do, but I don't have them currently, you know.
Intel is 2 locations away?
1 location,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't have it.
But if you did, it would cost you 4 or 6. 6.
4. 6 to get 2.
You got to get both.
Yeah. I mean, if you're going in, you go in.
The only way to get past a locked door in this team is just to get some intel.
Keith saying, are you going to play Star Trek CCG? Yes, that's what's on the schedule this Thursday. I'll be posting that schedule. I wanted to make sure both Steve and I were capable of making it in today before I actually posted the full week schedule. And asking, was there a Game of Thrones LCG stream at some point? There was. It was probably 2 or 3 months ago.
Okay. Moving to the library.
You have the candlestick?
Yeah. We're going to investigate the library.
There's been a murder.
We're going to do an Essence of the Dream.
Cool.
No, wait. Did I committed one to your at the start of the round? So it's only going to be a +2. That's annoying. Maybe I don't need that. Hold on. Let's think about this. I'm at a 5, -1 for the unnameable thing. So at a 4.
You're still ahead by 3.
And that's it. So yeah, I'm ahead by 3. That's totally fine.
Take a chance. Do the dance.
It's a spank. All right, let's investigate this thing. And I gotta lose an action or take a horror. I'll take a horror. I don't have any horror on me.
Oh my god.
I like cards better than I do
Have you seen
my
there's a
brain.
Space Jam sequel coming out this year?
No.
Yeah. Starring the King, LBJ.
Draw another token. And if the enable is in play, it attacks me.
It is. It's getting fishy.
Getting fishy. -1 says, I'm fine. I'm fine. Bond's going to trigger for +1.
Oh, only if you fail. Okay, that's good.
Taking a clue.
And technically, wait. You grabbed the wrong.
I did.
You
yeah,
did
sorry,
a little magic
Dexter.
trick.
Check his shoe. Okay, fast action to reveal the tomb. What does it say? Put aside the unmasked tomb location. Unmarked. It was never masked. Burial ground. Boom. There's a tomb down there now. Watch out. Ghouls there.
So that could be really bad. If you got enough ghouls throughout the game, imagine if there's like 3 ghouls here. It would be a problem.
Yeah, too many ghouls. Too many ghouls. Oof. I'm treading on dangerous ground.
You can
here.
leave.
I know, but then he's gonna hunt to me, and then I'm gonna have to take that test at the start.
You got a
Okay.
brain test in you?
If I fail that test. Ah.
Can you get rid of some stuff?
No. I'm moving. I've come too far. I've made my choices.
No, I don't get one.
I want an extra. Oh yeah, right.
It's okay. It's,
Can I move
it's
anywhere?
fine. It's really
You need
fine.
that money. That you're poor.
I mean, it's fine.
Hold on a second.
It's really
Hold on a second.
okay.
You just can't be around this guy. It's not possible. I don't want this guy at all.
I mean, if he's there, or if you move a location where you're still not away from him, he's gonna come to you.
Yeah. But isn't there like a minus and then this guy attacks me? Oh, that happens no matter where he is. So
There's no escaping.
there's no escape.
The unnameable.
Just all right. I'm gonna try to get rid of deceptive memories.
There it is.
3 to a 4.
Plus, hey, if you draw that tablet, I think you can exhaust them.
-3. Just failed. It's fine.
I see. You're
fine.
just taking a poke.
All right. Over to you.
All right, first thing, I don't get Lone Wolf. Well, fast action, the strap's out. To play my showmanship asset, reaction after an asset enters play, until the end of the round, it gets +2 to each of my skill tests while resolving its triggered abilities.
Ah,
So that could be really good.
very good.
Yeah. But that main thing is the occult scraps are out of here. I have 4 actions. Move, exhaust, move, swing.
Kill. Murder.
There's been a murder,
Destroy.
but I don't think that's the play.
I'm putting this here also.
Okay,
Why
smart.
wouldn't you?
Smart. All right, let's draw a card.
Oh.
At long last,
Intel report.
no, Molly Maxwell.
Oh.
Right at the end of my
the whole
deck.
point of the deck.
Yeah, hasn't been happening. Let's move. Here, he engages.
Mm-hmm. He's lumbering.
Let's use my sword cane. So I'm using a 5 brain to evade his 2. I'm ahead by 3.
Yeah, easy. Bag on.
Bag on. He's a creepy thing.
Yeah.
Head by 3.
Plus 2. That means you get to evade the
I
thing.
get to evade the thing. So I evade that. And it's a +2. So I get a cigarette case.
Hey, that's super fortunate for me.
Then I've been exhausting this thing. So he gets the old double exhaust thing going.
Yes.
So I moved, evaded. Thank you very much.
Wow, thank you, Black Cat.
He's a helpful little guy.
That's super helpful.
Oh, dude, this is just crazy pants.
I mean, it's not actually that helpful for me. You could evade the ghoul instead if you'd rather. Because this guy's just going to stand up. It doesn't matter. You see what I'm saying? Like his attack doesn't... He's aloof, so...
Well, that's interesting.
You just go hang out with that ghoul, and then he pops up, and you slap him down. Presumably.
2 actions left. It doesn't really matter. It really doesn't matter. Because I'm not...
If you're not going to go down there,
I don't have the actions to go down there and deal with him. You know what I mean?
you have to deal with him until next turn. He won't do anything during the enemy phase. You just get ready.
So yeah, we'll move down.
Yeah.
Correctamundo. And then, for my next trick...
How many actions you take? 20? 30?
No. I had a fast action to get rid of the thing. Then I moved. Then I evaded.
And I
And I have
moved.
2 actions left. So I move and I have 1 action floating.
How? Oh, it's because we need to go find something there. What if there's clues there that you have to get?
We'll deal with that when we get there. Then as my last action, what I'm actually going to do is play a Robes of the Endless Night.
Oh, there it is. Finally.
But now my spells are super cheap.
At least you got him on right as soon as you stepped outside.
Yeah. Well, it's really what
the
it is.
endless night.
It's magic. So when I walk outside, they automatically happen.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the theme.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, okay.
I like that.
All right, end of round.
Everything stands up. Gug's gonna try and fail.
Technically, they try to attack and stuff.
You're gonna get engaged by that thing.
Thank you, thank you.
This aloof guy is not gonna swing or anything. So the enemies are all done. We're gonna ready. We're all ready. We're gonna ready all of our cards. We're gonna draw a card. We're gonna gain a resource. Still haven't seen, I think, 2 weaknesses. So it's fine.
The coffee man can saying you love to see it.
What's up, Coffee Man? Now we go to the bad stuff. Add 1 Doom if you would, please.
4 of 6.
And then let's get those bad cards. And no enemies, please.
Glimpse of the Underworld. Put Glimpse of the Underworld into play in your threat area. Force when you would take damage or horror, take an additional. Fast action, discard it, then take a damage and a horror. Well, I'll be doing that immediately. Okay. Oh, my Robes in the Night also gives me 2 health. Are you kidding me,
Yeah,
America?
it's a great card.
I didn't even know that existed.
The Swarm of Rats. It's the worst thing. Deceptive Memories triggers. Choose and discard a card from hand.
Remember, the rats have swarming.
I know. Hopefully that's a weakness. Could be.
Odds are not bad.
Super funny.
What up, Obsidian?
Okay. I have problems.
Now I'm well prepared to deal with those rats.
Yeah, well. Hope you
Good-
can deal
good
with
luck
it from
proving
7
it.
locations away.
You're in a bad way.
Yeah. I got these rats.
Ah, rats.
These stupid rats.
I mean, I can come help you.
That's a long way to. You're on the. We gotta get moving.
You want me to see
here.
what's going on
Let's
here?
go see what the tomb's doing. Yeah. Maybe it'll crash all the enemies away.
All right.
Everything will be okay.
Let's...
What's up, Obsidian? Shoveling even more snow. That's what's up. I agree.
All right. I will think about my life.
Not good, not good, not good.
Yeah, there's no reason not to do this. Okay. I'm going to use my fast action. Actually, Lone Wolf. It's right there. I'm going to use my fast action. Discarding the Sword Cane to play Wither for experience.
Very
I'm
good.
going to use the Robes of the Endless Night to make it an extra -1, so it's 0.
Look at that.
It has
Deck
plus...
plays itself.
It gives me, use my brain, and it gets +2 for the attack. And showmanship means it's at a +2 for the whole round. If I reveal any of these tokens, the attack enemy gets -1 or whatever. But I'm at a 9 to its 2.
Yeah, if you reveal a weird token, you kill the rats immediately, or the ghoul. 0. Uno damage.
1. Second action, we'll do it again.
With it's like the bloodbenders in Avatar.
Oh, and I get my lucky cigarette case because I'm way ahead. Oh yeah, in fast action, I'll go ahead and do this. And we'll put 1 damage on the robes. We'll put 1 sanity on Leo.
Yeah, he saw too much.
Oh, man. Oh,
plus-
exhaust your rats.
Wait a minute. That's exactly right.
I'm at a whole bunch. I
That's
exhaust the rats.
crazy good. Oh my gosh, this black cat is coming through like none other.
I'm going to defeat the goal.
You
You're like,
know
wait
what
a
this
second.
means.
Do you realize what you've done?
What?
And I'm going to move to the unmarked tomb.
That's so fortunate for us.
MVP.
That's
MVP.
crazy.
From the tomb came such a stifled uproar of gasping and worrying that my fancy people, the rayless gloom with miltonic legions of the mishap and damned. Whatever.
Yes, of course.
3 shroud, 2 clues. Objective at the end of the round, if each undefeated investigator is at unmarked tomb and the investigators recovered a strange key, advance the act.
We don't know how to recover. We have to either kill this thing or get through this locked door. I think I'm going to have to plow through that locked door. I've got some cards that can help.
Or if I had to go 4 to that thing.
Yeah. Yeah. This your first action here? No, you wither, move.
And I have 1 left.
Okay.
So I'm probably going to start moving back to you.
Yeah, probably go to the Burial ground. We've been in the wrong place the entire game, which sometimes happens in Arkham, and it's really funny. So my turn is probably move, get rid of the door. God willing. And then investigate, get these 2 clues, and then remember that we recovered a strange key. So the enemies are going to end up here. So if you're like, and remember we got the Gug too. Gug man. So that really becomes the question. You kind of got to hang here and then go move, evade, move, kill the rats. Can you do 2? With a lucky wither, you can.
I have a lot of things that could do that.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm just going to move here. Go ahead. And the rats don't hunt, right?
They
Oh,
do.
They do, but they won't hunt this round.
They won't go here. They'll go here. Yeah, they won't. Not this round. That's right. So it'll just be the bad man. My turn begins, and I have to see if I'm taking a swing from this guy. And I've got to decide how much I don't want that to happen. Okay, so it's 2 and 2. It's a 2 brain. I'm a 4 brain. -1 is a 3 brain. So I'm up by 1. I can't have this happen.
Do you have working hunch in there?
Probably, maybe not. I don't know.
That's the free clue. You got to have that in there.
Not with Min always, because she has to have so many skill cards.
Hmm.
Sometimes you don't have the room. I'm going to add 3. I'm going to totem it up to 4. I might save that totem.
For the door test?
No, I'm going to use the totem. So now I'm 4 up, which is quite good. -1, so 5 up. Can't hate it. 2 tests to a 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Don't attack me, please. Not attacked.
Please.
And I'm done dreaming forever. Okay. First action, let's move. Second action, let's move.
Mm-hmm.
Third action, let's try to hit this door.
Something in that attic closet we got to get through.
Let's think about this. You almost just feed the mind here and get your cards.
Yeah.
I'm doing that now.
Just so you
I've
can
got to.
definitely pass it.
I've got to be able, yeah. You can't just break a test here. Okay, so it's a beautiful test of 5 to 0 currently on Feed the Mind. 5 to 0. And I've got these deceptive memories that are going to be awful for me. I'm going to go 7 to 0. Look what I found. Five. Have to fix that. Drawn 5.
I'm gonna
1,
hand it over. I'll do it while you're
2,
working.
3, 4, 5. Yes.
Geez.
Here's the king in yellow.
The reason Steven didn't just run to the tomb is because we haven't found the key yet.
Got to find the key. The only way we can find the key is by punching the unnameable or the attic. Only got the 1 clue. Okay, and the king in yellow is really bad, right?
You know what? I can pretty reasonably punch him.
Yeah?
Not this turn, but like if you make your way,
About that victory 1, though.
I mean, that's worth trying to get.
Yeah.
But after he hunts, if next round he actually hunted down here, that would be a really easy way for him to get to me to punch stuff.
Truths.
I'm also probably just going to murder this Gug instead of evading it.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
We promised not to touch the Gugs.
Well,
Well, here you go. King in yellow is going to trigger deceptive memories there, so I've got to put one in
I
the
just play the cards as they come to me, you know?
dig there. Okay. All right, we've done everything we can.
Yeah. End of the round?
Everything readies. Hunters are going to hunt, so unnameable goes here. Rats stand up in the library. Gug stands up. Feed the Mind stands up. Grizzly Totem
You
stands
ever
up.
draw the intel report at the just direct wrong time?
Just not
But
when
I
you,
can clear these clues in a minute.
not when you need it.
All right. The fire in these bones.
Okay, King and Yellow. That's not actually too bad right now. Weirdly enough.
It's glorious having my setup actually.
Yeah, now
Here.
you feel like a magician, right?
I do indeed. Yeah, a wizard magician. Dumon,
Dumon.
bad card. Hunting Ghast. Hunter. Prey.
Oh, he's gonna hunt towards that Gug. Could have a Gug friend.
After hunting Ghast enters the location with the Gug enemy, ready each Gug enemy at its location deal 1 damage to hunting Ghast. Hunter. Okay.
Oh, yeah, the Gugs kill the gas. It's classic. Hit me with my card, would you? Ah, a ghoul. Oh wait, they spawn here, right? Ooh, they spawn on you.
Yep. All right. Well, game on.
Boy, those enemies started popping at the last second, and they.
Don't you worry about old Gandalf the Grey here. You can't see me. All right. You mind if I go ahead and go and deal with this infestation?
Hey, on King and Yellow chat, you guys know is a wild icon? Does that match the skill icon of anything that I want, or do I have to have 6 like wilds to trigger King and Yellow successfully? Asking for a friend.
I remember that card.
Yeah.
All right. Start of my turn. I get a lone wolf. $3. Why not?
Wilds match. Great.
They're at 2. I'm at 5.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
There's smart ways to do this.
Okay. Okay.
I think that's correct.
What's your game plan? Let's talk it out. So I think I can bust the locked door and grab the 2 clues with an action to spare.
I think I can murder these things. Move here.
Evade Gugman? Gugman.
He's got 6 health. And almost also murder there.
Are you kidding me? You got the spirit bomb?
I mean, it's gonna
Where's
get
that?
crazy in this up in here.
But do we need to kill the Gug? He's fine. He's nice. It's just one
Well, if
test.
you're getting that and coming down, I don't need to go up and deal with the Gug.
I will have the rats in my way next turn, which is just slightly annoying. Just draw that cat token again and you'll be fine.
All right. So I definitely am gonna clear out these minions.
Okay, good.
You know what I mean?
Yep, good start. Good start.
I think.
And then the unnameable is going to be bad for me again, which I'm less excited about.
Yeah. Yeah, he is gonna come up to town.
Now, is this the game where if I need to draw cards, I just reshuffle and keep drawing? I think that's right. Yeah,
Yeah, I think so.
I think that's right.
Interesting. You know, maybe the better use of my time is clear the enemies, move here, grab these clues, either this turn or next turn.
That's not bad.
But are you going to be able to make it down here after you do?
I don't know, honestly. I've got so much in my way.
So I might have to come help you.
Yeah, I think you need to clear because we're about to hit the next agenda too, and I think things are going to get crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with you. Okay. Well, let me just go down a path.
Just feel it. Now, my turn is linear. I'm staying in the attic. Do you want me to just do that? See if anything weird happens?
Yeah, let's just see what happens.
Yeah. All right, attic. So we've got a locked door. It's a test of 4 foot. I'm going to do that test, starting with 2. 3 for resourceful. +1 for invincibility is a wild. And a grizzly totem, it's going to make it 5. So just for the sake of king and yellow, we're going to count this as 3 icons because we're doing wilds and feet. Grizzly totem, invincibility, that's 3 icons. 4 icons, 5 icons, 6 icons. Because if I success with the thing where I have 6 matching icons, I discard the king and yellow.
Okay.
Otherwise, I can't commit 1 or 2 cards to a skill test, and that's impossible. So big test, big money, no whammies. It's, let's see, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to 4.
Apparently, when you're on a deck, you take a horror, you keep drawing.
Okay. -1, success. Beautiful. King and yellow, gone. Resourceful, triggers. Get a rogue card from my discard pile into my hand.
And you picked the lock, right?
I did. It's gone. I'm going to get look what I found into my hand.
See you, Tigger.
Done, 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 done. And we've done it. Okay. Door is gone. Excellent.
Now get them clues.
Second action. Either way this goes, I'm fine. So I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to play Sharp Vision. So I'm currently at 5 + 1, 2, 3. So that's 8 to 4 with the Sharp Vision. And if I succeed by 2 or more, I discover 1 additional clue at this location.
That'd be pretty sweet.
And in fact, that would be sweet. I think I might go even more into that.
You're ahead by 4, right?
Yeah, but I got to win by 2. So -3 is still bad.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to get another +2.
Ahead by 6. So even if you get the -2 token, we're still looking okay.
-2. Success by 2 or more. 2 clues.
All right.
Fast action, spin them, discover a strange key.
We've seen the key.
And then last action, I'm going to pay 1 to play Glimmer of Hope from my discard pile. And it says, add all copies of Glimmer of Hope into your hand. 1, 2, 3.
That's pretty sweet.
I've seen a glimmer. There's been a mortar. Done. Over to you.
All right. So my turn. We lone wolfed. Then I got to make decisions. Not really doing that. So do that.
And Milan's going to give me a buck. Very nice. Very
Okay.
nice.
I'm gonna do something a little crazy.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm not gonna go crazy. Let's do this. I'm gonna play a Storm of Spirits.
Oh, I love that
At
card.
minus
Such a
1,
good time for it
so
right
it's
now,
2.
too.
Yeah.
It's so good. I never get to trigger it this well.
Powerful, yeah.
You just need 3 things.
I'm ahead by 3. So I really do not want to miss here.
But, you know, sometimes miss, hit, you know, you're Lebowski, I'm Lebowski, that kind of situation.
But I'm just gonna leave it at +3.
Yeah.
Take a chance. Do a dance.
It's the Space Jam.
It's
All right.
the Space Jam.
You feel like a well-established magician over here. Kind of bordering into the ethereal.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Leo's watching the show. You're off by yourself, smoking your cigarettes, practicing your
I
magic
had all my
tricks,
liquid courage.
and kind of worshiping the midnight sky. Getting a little weird.
I'm gonna be a little crazy. I'm gonna add a wild, which is deny existence, and I know it's crazy. But ahead by 4. If I draw that -4, I'm just never gonna live it down. What's the skull?
-3 at the graveyard.
So I succeed
That's right.
by 1. So 2, and it was a, what was the thing I just drew?
It was a skull.
Skull. So I will do a damage to myself.
Mm-hmm. You know, they got a little, it's a little out of control. Magic can be finicky like that.
But we'll get rid of 2 minions with 1 action.
That's just so good.
Then I have 3 actions remaining.
Whew.
I'm going to go move. Well, is it going to be a problem?
Yes, it will still be a problem. I got to get through rats and a gug. If you just roll up here and evade this guy, that's pretty much what we need. Because
Okay.
the rats I can probably evade with a bunch of cards.
Let's draw a card. Draw a card. Gain a money.
Getting ready?
Preparing. Yep.
Okay.
Is
that it?
End of the round.
Okay, Hunter's Hunt. Unnameable comes up here to me. Rats go down to the hallway. No attacks to be made. Draw a card. Gain a resource. So much money.
Pay him.
And then we put one on in advance.
It grows bolder. Agenda 2B. Time is running short. The entity which before had seemed content to loom and observe you from afar now swells with power and pursues you with
at
relentless
my
ferocity.
location.
It wreathes. It thrashes, seemingly everywhere at once. You have to hurry and confront your fears, or you will never find your way into the dreamland. Shuffle the encounter discard pile in the encounter deck.
Mm-hmm.
All right. There was a vortex of withering, ice-cold wind, and then the rattle of loose bricks and plaster, but I had mercifully fainted before I could learn what it meant. Each swarm of rats gains swarming 2. The unmovable loses aloof and gains massive. At the start of your turn, if the unnameable is ready and at your location, test 2 brain. If you fail, it attacks you.
Okay. So it's massive, but it's not going to move anymore. So I'm glad we got him pinned in the attic. That's great.
Does massive mean it can't move?
Massive enemies don't move, and he doesn't have Hunter anymore, does he?
It didn't say he lost hunter.
Oh, maybe he still hunts then.
He's just a giant hunter.
What does massive mean? It
Everything is engaged with it.
Everything is engaged, and then you can... Is that it, probably?
You also don't have to evade it to leave it.
He doesn't do attacks of opportunity?
He does, but you don't have to evade, technically. Right? Can't you just leave the room and he hits you on the way out?
Yeah, 2 and 2.
I'm saying if you just had to do it.
If I had to, yeah. Okay, massive, it's not engaged with anyone in particular, and it doesn't move when you leave while engaged.
So maybe
with
it doesn't?
It'll still slap you on the way out, I'm sure, for your trouble.
Okay. Bad cards.
Well, that's awful.
Ghoul minion. Oh, no.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to deal with you.
Well, here we are, though.
No, here we go.
Uh-oh. Hunting Ghast. Gotta discard a card.
It's showtime.
This is not good. This is the definition of not good.
Now, technically, if you fade off into existence, I'll be the only investigator left, so I could actually trigger this really easily.
It's true. Do you have 2 clues?
Yeah, you don't need to.
Oh,
If each
okay, so
is
if I just
here,
die, essentially.
But then I have to deal with whatever the next act is on my...
No, I'm sure you're
own side.
fine, yeah? Sure you're fine. Can I evade? I can evade a massive enemy, right?
I think so, yeah.
I mean, not that I can.
It's a giant evade.
But I could, as a concept. And then somehow this gug, I've got to get through that gug too. So.
Well, the gug's not the problem. I can take care of the gug.
Can you do move, evade, move, evade? Oh, you got the ghoul.
Yep.
You got the freaking ghoul. Dang it. I think I'm going to have to take 2 swipes from, just take a
Just to
swipe
get out of
from
the
him,
room?
Just to get out.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you can end here with the gug evaded, we're okay. Because I'm going to take that attack, evade the rats, move to gug house.
Well, let's see.
I've got a gas. Hold on, I got this hunting ghast on me. This is impossible now. I might have to sacrifice myself for the cause.
One problem at a time.
Needs more kill.
Let me think about what I have to do to help you. Because another option is deal with this thing, move, evade, move, the rats engage with me.
Mm-hmm.
You get rid of the ghast, and you come down in this room.
Mm-hmm.
Then he hunts to us, does his bad stuff.
Mm.
But then at that point, we can hopefully deal with him in some manner and run. But also, if I get trapped in this, it gets bad.
It's already bad. It's already, and he might just swing at me at the top of the turn. At which case,
I think you should. Well, yeah.
game is over.
Yeah.
For old Steven.
Now, if you could possibly actually evade him, you could move here and take that attack of opportunity.
I might end up taking both of them. I got one floating on Christopher, so I can take 3 before I'm dead. It's probably, those rats have probably got to be. I can't also then take the rats on the other side.
If I'm here, though, I can take the rats.
They'll have to be evaded. So you do. I think you have to take the rats. If we have any, or we just sacrifice men to the great unknown. And you take a look at the tomb. I mean, you know, it's stacked up. It's stacked up real bad.
I mean, another option is, can you evade that thing?
It's possible.
If you did evade it,
it's at -2, so it's a 3 evade. I'm at -1 from this thing. So
down by 2.
Yeah, it's not a good look, but it's conceivable. It's not impossible. Got those 3 glimmers of hope.
Oh, we need a bit of hope.
Yeah, well, I've got a lot of hope in my hand.
Things I can do. I can take care of this ghoul. I can move up and deal with the Gug. So if I'm here, even if you're in this room, I can have the rats hunt to me. So essentially, if you could evade and get rid of your minion.
Yeah, so I can just like hang out in the room, basically, and hope that I don't lose that mental test every turn.
Yeah, or if you evade, he's stuck here for a round. So you can move here, taking the attack of opportunity. And then he won't mess with you this round. And then hopefully next round I can actually hop up and destroy that thing and we can get out of here.
And just take a rat attack.
Well, the rat will hunt to me.
Not if I'm here. He'll engage me instantly. He'll engage me instantly.
So then the other option is evade there, try to punch there twice. Then I'll go here, deal with the Gug, get the rats. And if you're still around and that thing is gone, you could evade again and hop down.
That's right.
Or just take the attack of opportunity and come down and get away from him. Move, get out of town.
Yeah. Ugh. I think the best thing is probably, well, the best thing is probably just, I mean, don't even worry about this guy and just assume you can pass the tests.
Well, he loses aloof as well. So he'll just straight up swing
He'll
at you
just
on the
swing
round.
at you, yeah.
That's where if you did evade, you could also evade and hopefully pass the test.
You gotta evade, you gotta move. You're gonna evade.
Now,
Can we kill him yet?
he's
Still unkillable?
Cannot be defeated.
Can we name him?
Unnameable.
You know? Oh man, and he would ready the Gug. That's crazy. There's some weird stuff that happens on this. There's a weird, the best out that I have, I think, is if this swarm of rats is not going to engage me.
So it's pretty reasonable for me to take care of this, move up, and evade this thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then the rats will come down and I'll take the rat hit.
Like after the turn, though.
after the turn.
So I would have to stay here for 1 turn.
Yeah. But for me to deal with this, get through the Gug, and get to here is
That's why you're the magician.
1. I mean, if I draw the right token, you can let me go first and see what happens.
Let's see what happens.
All right.
Yeah, let's see what happens.
I'm going to wither here. 7 to 5. If I draw the right token, it goes away in 1 action. That'd be helpful. Also, lone wolf triggers.
Yeah, sometimes you do too. You got that wither gets interesting.
Didn't.
Okay. Just hit that tablet.
That's right.
Have that black cat come
I'll
in.
wither again.
Yeah. All right. These are good draws. We can't hate these draws.
Then as my third action, I'm going to move up
Yeah.
to Gugtown.
Here, hit that tablet on the Gug, would you?
It would be nice, would it not?
Come on.
And I succeeded by a lot, so a lucky cigarette case, I guess. That's interesting. Way better. Not like it changes much, really, of anything. But
Just better in general.
I'm going to fast action here. On top of my
That's awesome, David. Thank you for that.
showmanship. No, leave showmanship. Leave this. Leave this. On top of my lone wolf.
Yeah. You got the cash now.
For a sword cane,
Ooh.
I can use it for free the turn it comes in. I have an action left.
Oh, because you don't have to
Fine,
waste
fine,
it on the
move.
evade. Yeah.
Yeah. So I use the free evade. It's also +2 from the showmanship.
Oh, wow.
And I'm
you
using
might
my brain.
you
So
can actually get up there.
I'm a 7 to a 2, so I'm ahead by 5.
Huh. We'll all be.
Got it.
Very nice.
So he's evaded.
Okay, so good question here. So you can go up and just get the rat. You can just engage the rats. Then there's a world where old Min evades the unnameable, moves down.
And does the swarm thing add attack or just health?
I think it's just health. No, it adds stats. +1 to all stats.
Is it? Well, is it? But it doesn't add damage, right?
No.
It's just a 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 3,
Yeah.
or 4 or whatever.
Yeah. It doesn't add their damage stuff, I don't think. That would be crazy. I don't think so. Oh wait, we got it right here. I guess we'll read the rules. Hate the rules. Separate instance of the enemy. Each card attacks separately. Oh wait, they all attack.
So it's 2 damage waiting on us.
Mm-hmm. Ugh. Okay. Okay. Yuck. So it doesn't pump anything, I don't think. It's just more attacks or more things you have to kill. It's basically like there's 2 rats in one little rat package.
So what's your current plan?
Current plan would be pass the test to not take an attack, evade this guy, do 2 damage to this to get it off the table.
Then the rats hunt me anyway.
They can, yes. And then you take 2 anyway.
But if I go up where the rats are, is your plan change?
So I could evade here, move, and then I could attack the rats once to have you take 1 less damage if they're engaged with you.
But you'd still you'd take the attack opportunity on that guy.
Mm-hmm. I'd end up taking 2 damage total. 2 and 2, and then an extra 1 for hypochondria. Yeah, Waterloo, these rats came out before that agenda was flipped, so that was lucky.
Because like if it doesn't really matter to you to move, I'd rather the rats just go ahead and come to me.
Just come to you and do 2 damage?
If I'm going to take the 2 anyway.
All right. I don't think I have any weird I don't have any weird tricks. I've got 3 wilds in hand. That's basically my turn. My entire turn is that. I don't think there's any fancy maneuvering here.
Yeah, the real win is if you set up in a position where you can sneak by this thing this turn, next turn. Whatever that looks like is what I think we should be aiming for.
That is not possible unless... I don't think I can evade this thing the next turn as well. I'm going to have to use my whole hand to have a chance at this.
So if I move and get the rats now,
Mm-hmm.
could you evade him instead? Move down, take this attack of opportunity, move down just to get away from it.
Yeah, that's possible.
Then I deal with the rats,
You
and I
take
come
2.
down.
Mm-hmm.
I think that is our most likely way that we both end up down here.
Yeah, that's probably the best way.
All right, I'm going to move up, take the rats.
Take the rats. Rats.
Play the outs.
Okay, the unnameable. It's a 4 brain test or a 2 brain test, is that right? 2 brain test?
At the start of your turn,
To
yeah.
my 4, I cannot take this attack or the plan fails. Then I'm a Glimmer of Hope, and I'm going to trigger Invincibility to give it another +1, so that'll cancel the indescribable. So I'm officially a 5 to a 2. You gotta have that good bag math.
Let's go.
This is just a not good attack. It's -2, -1. Very good.
Okay, success.
Now we have to take a turn. First action. Evade the hunting guest.
Yep.
We're gonna go 1, 2 with the grizzly totem. Extra 3. So 1, 2, 3, 5 to 3. It's the best I can do. Do 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 do.
Well, it's nice knowing you. One way or another.
Just 2. How about a 0?
Victory! Of a certain color.
Okay. Second action. Moving. Taking a whack from this guy. Massive man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to take 2 in the form of 1, 1 and 1 here. 1. And then Hypochondria triggers for 1 more.
Okay.
That test was actually worse because I had the -1 on it as well, but I pulled that 0.
You have another action left, right?
Yeah, just don't say anything about it. I'm tempted to feed the mind to get cards.
Now, the downside of that is this thing is going to hunt here.
Oh, it
and
is
take
hunting.
a swig at us.
Yeah.
So I think you need to...
Well, now you're in a weird situation here.
Not really.
Okay.
I can take just what's happening right now.
Just what I've got.
I have other solutions to this problem as
Okay.
well.
Synergy.
Yeah.
All right, done. You done?
Keyword synergy. Yeah,
I'm done.
end of round. Enemies do enemy things. So Hunter's going to hunt.
He does not attack. Oh, he does attack you.
Yeah, I'm taking 4.
Ugh. Can you?
Yeah, I can take just 4. Like I said, it's just enough.
This
1,
is disastrous.
2, 3, 4.
He's going to stand up in the attic. The guy's going to try to ready and can't. Very nice. A noble sacrifice. Then draw a card. Gain
Take a
resource.
And then do 1.
Mm-hmm.
Then bad cards.
Yikes.
Grasping hands. Don't like you.
Oh no. That's the worst of all cards.
It's not that bad.
Ye-
I'm gonna ward of protection it
oh yeah.
just to cancel it.
Yeah. Man, I'm glad I didn't get that. Grasping hands.
Don't speak too soon.
Oh, I've got nothing.
What are you at?
2 to a 3.
And if I commit a card, it's +1.
Yeah, but you're not in my location. I'm dead.
All that for nothing.
All that for
I
nothing.
should have left you alone.
I'll at least drop a clue on my way out here in the entryway.
Great.
So that's worth something. The card that did 4 damage to me in the early game is now going to kill me again. It's horrible.
Technically, you get a superstar.
Get Superstar. There's probably a +1 in here somewhere. See if we can find it. Right here.
+1. Oh my God! It's a miracle.
There is a god. Are
And
you kidding?
His name is Hamburglar.
That's insane. Woo! Man,
No half plays here. We're always going for the touchdown.
no game can come close to this. Oh my gosh. People are going to think we got that marked. That's crazy.
I don't care what people think. I feel great right now.
Oh my gosh.
Whew.
That is a squeaker, man.
All right. Whew.
That's like a 10%, 5%, no percent chance.
Well, there was a superstar and a +1 and the cat.
There's the cat.
There's 3 tokens out of 18. It's like 1/6. That's pretty decent.
Decent odds.
Not odds I would bet on often.
We just know the way.
Wouldn't bet the house on it. I would just bet
know
on
the
it.
way.
Okay.
Oof.
So I have to do some things before this is all said and done.
I'd love to help. I wish I had that analytical mind for you.
So useful. All right. Let's think about this.
Wow. That was crazy. My gosh. I might have to come up here and be on cleanup duty, right?
No. Mm-mm. I think I'm going to rat, punch on the rats. Now, does wither, do they count as the same thing because of wither?
Well, so...
Oh, it's to a minimum of 1, so I couldn't get their health lower.
Oh, right. That's a bummer. Wither's always, better and worse than I want it to be. It's free, no charges.
So here's what I think I'm going to do. Wither, fast action, an ally into play that's going to give me the health to just run from this thing.
Mm-hmm.
Move, to get past all this garbage.
Yeah. We gotta
And
get
then
past
you
the
can just
garbage.
come down here.
Yeah. Now you got to pass that brain test.
That's easy.
Okay.
Okay. He's at a 3, right?
Yeah.
So I'm ahead by 2.
Yeah. And you don't have that -1 card. No, you don't. You don't want to take that attack. Just saying.
I don't. Yeah, no, you're
Unless, can you only use that fast action during your turn? Say during your turn? It does say during your turn.
Yeah.
So during the test, you can actually fast action the ally in. There's a fast action window.
right. Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm definitely doing that.
Because it's during your turn, right? This is when your turn begins, right? It has to be during your turn if your turn has
Okay.
begun, right? Wait, maybe that's not true. I don't know how Arkham works. At the start of your turn, is that during your turn? If something starts, it has to be during the thing that has just started, right?
I don't know if there's a fast action at that point.
There is. There totally is.
We'll see what chat says.
Yeah, chat's on it.
Because I do have a fast action that I would like to use.
Yeah, upgrade wither reduces health by 1, but it says to a minimum of 1.
Yeah.
So you can't like do 1 damage to one rat and wither -1 the other one, which is really an unnecessary nuke to that. I think you can.
Let's just try it.
I think you can.
So I'm going to start with a fast action. Get rid of this.
It's basically what's happening is when your turn starts, it triggers the mental test. Before the test, there's a fast action window.
All right. Playing David Renfield for 1.
Yeah.
He gives me +1 mind,
Oh, that's it. That's even better.
which puts me at a 6 to the 3. So I'm ahead by 3 before I do anything.
Just take the test.
Technically, I would lose right now if... No, I wouldn't. I'd take 2 here and 1 sanity, even if I failed this test. So we're
Yeah.
fine. All right. Here we go. Head by 3. Winner, chicken dinner.
-1.
I win by 2. Lucky cigarette case.
Easy.
Don't mind me. I'm just going to go back in. Okay. Now.
Oh yeah, he has to give you. You have to have Doom on him to get the +1. You didn't need it. Luckily.
Oh, okay.
We stumbled in ignorance and yet passed the test.
Well, it's a fast action. I can put a Doom on him and gain a resource.
You want to? We're down to 6 turns, bro.
I think if I didn't know I was going to pass, I would have done that.
Okay, I think that's fair. Yeah. He's gonna die anyway.
That is the goal.
See you, David.
When I leave, he's just going to take all the damage and we're going to be out of here. Okay. So I'm going to wither on the rats.
Okay.
I'm at a 7 to their 1.
Easy.
You know the way to fail.
Yeah.
-2.
Well, that's a good way.
I'm still ahead by 4.
That's a good way.
So,
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
So one of the rats is gone.
Hey, we finally got both of these dumb tokens out of here. Thank you.
And it didn't cost it.
Faustian man.
We passed both of the tests for
Good spirits. Good card.
we'll wither again for action number 2 on the rat. Oh!
And evade.
That
How much
black
did you
cat
s-
is an MVP.
How much you succeed by?
A whole bunch.
So you're gonna exhaust this guy.
I was ahead by 6, 8. Yeah, so I'll exhaust that thing
Dude, this cat is crushing it.
and destroy the rat.
And wither triggers for technically 2-ish damage if you needed.
All right. So
This is crazy.
He's evaded. I have 2 actions left.
All those glimmers of hope really paid off here.
Weirdly, I don't even need to use David Renfield yet to soak the damage.
We're gonna need to kill him at some point soon.
I mean,
You know,
yeah,
a few
he
turns from
will
now.
eventually be
He'll
a
find his way.
He's a
He'll find his way.
move. Let's get out of here.
Yeah. Okay.
And the Faustian bargain added the curse token.
First action, move.
Yep.
Second action, pay 1 for Glimmer of Hopes from the discard pile.
That's right. Yeah. See, se puede. Right before you draw
Right
those
before you
cards.
shuffle. Yeah. Now, third action, I think I don't want to feed the mind because it could kill me.
Yeah, don't do that. Can you just move here and get the clues?
I think we should hang out together just in
That's
case
fair.
weird stuff happens.
Although this is where the bad stuff comes into play.
It's true. How
Which-
bad is it?
It'd just be ghouls. That's where they would come in.
I need 1 extra action to get rid of any of these awful things.
You packing shortcuts? You can just toss me over into the unmarked tomb?
No. We're supposed to be together. We buff each other's tests. You know, it gets really good. But
Yeah, and I don't have Lone Wolf anymore, so you're welcome to hang out. I have a body bag soak over here.
yeah, see, if something spawns, I mean, I want to be able to like not have to mess with that.
Yeah, I'll
you know what I mean?
engage and you can run and do your
Yeah.
thing. Okay, whatever. I got it. And you know what? I'll end up getting these clues just to make a point.
I'm gonna do feed the mind.
All right. Don't you die.
I won't die.
If you die after all this,
I won't die.
swear.
I'll just take horror in excess each card in my hand. I've got 5. I'm not gonna buff the test, so it's just what 4 to. Where'd Milan go? Is he dead? He died. Yeah, he died a while ago. So just 4 to 0.
Is he dead?
4 to 0. -3. I'm just going to draw 1 card in a very difficult way.
Yep.
And the last card is Analytical Mind.
What's that do?
It's it's apparently why you play Min. You may commit 1 card to skill test performed by an investigator at any other location, even if I'm not with you. And after you commit 1 card, you draw a card. So it's kind of like super important.
My goodness, your whole deck would have been so much more efficient had that
Yeah.
only been in play.
Yeah.
It's cool. We got this.
Yeah.
I can't believe you drew that.
Oh, it's
+1.
crazy.
Lord
Yeah,
Almighty.
I'm buzzing off of that.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
We're going to get lottery tickets.
Okay, done. All these things are done.
Okay, end of the round, right?
Yes, into the round. Yeah,
Enemies do enemy things.
Yeah.
So this thing will hunt.
this thing will stand. This thing will stand.
Everything ready. Then we get money and cards.
Card. Money.
We'll put a doom on. We draw bad cards. Secrets in the attic.
Oof. That's fine. We just need to get to the tomb. It's fine.
Just let me. Okay. Test 3 brain. I'm at a 5. I'm ahead by 2. No, I'm ahead by 3 because of David Renfield.
Price itself.
Cigarette case. I'm just over here smoking cigarettes, man. Living the dream. All right, this goes away. Then you get your bad card.
Glowing Eyes. I'm going to discard a card. At the end of the round, take 1 horror for each card in your threat area to a maximum of 3, and discard Glowing Eyes. Uh-oh. We've got to clean up, man.
Hold on, what's it say?
I'm going to take max of 3 sanity for every card in my threat area. I take a sanity, basically. I've got to discard a card first. Hold on. Yeah, not good. Not good, not good. Okay, so now we have a new problem.
Not really. You're gonna take 3 sanity.
Probably just, yeah.
What kind of cards can I come into this? Anything? Is it a test? Is it just damage? How does it work?
It's just damage
At the end of the round.
at the end of the round, yeah. I'll be alive. I'll just be sad.
Can you move and get rid of any of those?
I can move and get rid of probably hypochondria or apparition. Because hypochondria doesn't matter. Because, like,
Can I take those tests for you as well? Those actions?
yeah. Can't you? Didn't we say that you could do that?
So I can move, get rid of one of them, and then get these 2 clues before the end of the round?
Is that what we agreed?
I think I can take those actions.
In, like, another person's threat area?
Yeah, I think so. So which one do you need me to test?
You got a pretty big brain, don't you?
6. I'm ahead by 3 on it.
Oh, yeah. See, Waterloo's got her back.
Yeah, so I think you move, clear one of those that you know you can clear.
So, like, probably the apparition.
And then I'll move to you, grab these 2 clues with an action, and then get rid of one of those things. And that way you don't take as much horror.
Okay, I'm with that.
Now, technically, too, I have Molly in my hand. So I can fast action, discard Renfield
You got charisma.
later. Yeah, but just to get her into play.
Okay.
So she can also let me go get my Liquid Courage, which could heal your horror if it comes down
Okay,
to
we
that.
start drinking. All right, I'm into that.
Old Dexter Drake knows what will make you feel better.
Move. And you're going to get these clues guaranteed.
Yep. No questions asked.
I'll get rid of this apparition.
What could go wrong? All right.
Indescribable.
Mine?
I think that's... No, let's get rid of hypochondria. I'll put it here. It won't come back.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm going to move.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to play an intel report for 4.
That is as guaranteed as it
To
gets.
grab these clues. I have 2 actions left, actually. So I could also get rid of the Broken Mirrors one if you'd rather.
Then apparition.
Which one's worse?
I would get rid of the apparition. That's fine. That's guaranteed. The other one's a test. We don't want you doing a test.
All right,
Tests are
let's
for the
use
weak.
2 actions to get rid of that.
All right. Get rid of that guy. Thank you. All right.
All right, this says at the end of the round, if each undefeated investigator is at unmarked tomb and they have recovered a strange key.
Nothing to the round yet. So that's into the investigators phase. Then we'll do this stuff. Hunting Ghast. After it enters a location with a Gug, ready each Gug and deal 1 damage to Hunting Ghast. All right. Okay. Gug's going to take a swipe. Gug doesn't hunt. Unnameable is going to hunt here.
Mm-hmm.
We've got the Iron Curtain here. Firewall. That's terrible.
Then we go to the end of the round?
Yeah.
Do we draw and gain money first?
Yeah. Draw.
Ready this. Huh?
Gain of money. End of the round. I'm
Alright.
going to take 2 damage, discard Glowing Eyes. So 2 sanity. So 1, 2. I just like to keep the colors even.
That's right. Then at the end of the round, if each undefeated investigator is here and we have recovered a strange key, advance the act. At long last.
Oh, we did. Okay.
Into the Depths, Act 1B. The tomb opens into a staircase that stretches deep underground before disappearing into darkness. Set the unnameable aside.
Hey, great.
It keeps all tokens and attachments.
Okay.
That's not really a token,
Yeah.
we're just marking it. Investigators remove each location from the game or place it in the victory display if it has victory X and no clues on it.
All right. Proceeding. 1 victory. 2 victory. 3 victory. 4. 5 victory. 6 victory. 7 potato more. Upstairs doorway. Stays in. We never got up there.
These go away?
Is that true?
Probably, yeah.
Does it say that expressly?
Remove each location from the game. It's what happens when the location's removed.
Okay.
Or placed in the victory display. Investigators are not defeated during the process. Other enemies and attachments at those locations are discarded. Right? Let's see. Shuffle the set-aside mysterious stairs locations and put 5 of them into play in a vertical line. Remove the remaining from play. Place each investigator at the set-aside the unnameable enemy. Place each investigator and the set-aside the unnameable enemy at the topmost mysterious stair location, revealing it. Not good.
Revealing it.
Search the encounter deck and discard pile for both copies of the locked door and both copies of secrets in the attic and remove them from the game.
Can't lock the stairs. Mysterious stairs, graveyard location, 3 shroud, 0. Clues. When it's revealed, move the unnameable to it. Well, we already did that. While the unnameable is at this location has fewer than 2 damage on it, investigators cannot move or resign. So we have to do 2 damage to the unnameable before we can move. I'm going to put you on that duty.
And we're at the location with the unnameable.
Yes. So we're going to have to not die first.
Step 1. But
Step
I have
one.
an insurance policy called David Renfield.
Your girl, Min, does not.
All right. Let's see. Did it shuffle each set-aside copy of the Endless Descent into the encounter deck? I still remember that garbage. Then we go to 2A. While the bottommost mysterious staircase is revealed, it gains resign.
Okay, so we got to get to the end of the stairs.
Objective, reach the bottom of the stairs. If each undefeated investigator has resigned, advanced.
Here we go. Let's just go. It seems easy. Just a few moves.
Not feeling great about it. Being honest. All right.
Oh, man.
So then that was at the end of the round. Now that we're at the beginning of the round.
Yeah, so now we add a doom. We get 2 bad cards. One for
We
you,
each
one
get a
for
bad
me.
card,
Yeah.
Swarm of rats.
It's Swarm 2 now, isn't it? You have one of them ward cards.
What was giving it swarm?
It was the encounter, the agenda thing.
Yeah, we're swarming too. Hold on.
I think ward works on that. The treachery cards only.
Okay.
Well, bad time for Wither, honestly.
I need my spirit bomb.
We got to do 2 to the unnameable too before we can move. I think I need to do some more. I'm going to put some more Hurdy cards in here.
This is at -2, right?
Yeah. When Min's trying to punch the unnameable, you know that your build has gone wrong. Okay. How about a Ravenous Ghoul? Just put a 3/3/3 right here for the fun
sweet
times.
Lord. Okay. Well, there's things. Hold on. Let me just work this math out in my head.
Everything's fine, basically. Basically, it's all okay. So these Ravenous Ghouls don't hunt. So I can evade, do a damage to the unnameable. Maybe you do a damage to the unnameable.
Can you evade the unnameable?
It's very possible that I could do that, yes. I've got a lot of wild symbols.
Does this take, if I do a 3 damage attack, would this clear this out?
Yes.
So I can clear the rats.
With a Spectral Razor?
I could also clear that thing.
I think this guy gets left at the top of the stairs. There's not a reason to waste 3 on that. Those rats are way more annoying, I think. Oh, also, Deceptive Memory has got a hit for this ghoul. I'm going to guess we're not going to need books anymore. Yeah, that's right, Marcus. A few more cat tokens, we'll be okay. So you ace the rats with a Spectral Razor. First order of business. Or would you have to evade all 3 of those rats? No. Can't do
That's
that.
why Spectral Razor is the
You
answer.
have to.
Mhm.
Yeah. But then we got to do 2 here to move from the text. We can't move unless the enable got 2 on it there. I've got a pretty good evade against this thing with a lot of cards and some good luck.
Spectral Razor, Rat, Wither, move. So if I Spectral here, Wither to do 2 damage, then I can move away.
That's correct. I think that's totally it.
And then what do you do?
I think I evade this and move.
Okay, let me start this chain.
Yeah. When you start your turn, we got to see if we get attacked by this idiot. 2 brain.
Mhm. So I'm at a 6.
2 brain to lose. Well, you got David. You got the sponge, man.
6 and 2. What? It's a 2 test?
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm ahead by 4. Read them and weep them. Oh, yeah.
Good job. Rain the Driver. Doesn't the ghoul prey on the magician? So prey is the most confusing keyword in all of Arkham. It doesn't.
That's saying something.
It doesn't affect anything unless there is a tie to be broken for where an enemy would go. The rule is if you draw the enemy, it engages you, period. No questions asked. If the enemy's hunting, it will hunt towards prey if there's two equally spaced investigators. So it really does almost nothing most of the time. Prey. Especially on a thing that doesn't have hunter, it's like just there to confuse you.
You want to take your brain test?
Yes, I do. Okay, so I've got a 4 brain to 2. Let's go 5 brain. And let's go 6 brain with men.
If you don't want to waste men yet, I can give you a card easily.
Sure. Yeah, that's fine.
Because it's once per round, right?
So I'm up by 4. I feel like up by 4 is the best you can do, right? There's not a
It
minus
is.
5 in the
There's
bag.
only a -4.
Yeah, Rain, I did that for like a year and a half. -2 is fine.
All right, great.
Okay, now we get to start the game.
Let the fun begin. I'm going to pay for a Spectral Razor. So I add my brain value to my attack. So I'm at an 8 to their 1. Need this to hit.
It needs to hit, man. It needs to hit. Draw another one. And it's fine. You'll be attacked and we'll lose the game potentially, but... Oh, there's that superstar. I thought that was the tentacle for sure.
Succeeded by a lot. I can return an asset if I want. I don't want.
You return David Renfield.
I have better uses for him. So we'll just succeed by a lot. Get rid of the
case.
rats. Trigger my cigarette case.
Is it that weakness?
No. Okay. Would have been nice to have done earlier. Okay, so that was first action.
Mm-hmm.
Now I need to do 2 damage to Homeboy.
That's right.
So,
Or... Oh, wait, we got to do it, yeah, because we gotta kill.
Yeah.
We got to kill.
yeah, for me to get out of this room.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to go ahead and Wither. 7.
What if you still got to... Sword Cane's not a fast action, right?
I still have
Now,
to use it.
what if you wizarded yourself? So you superstar the Sword Cane back, and then you Renfield into the Sword Cane, and then you get a free attack, and then you get 1 action for an attack. That leaves you with 2 actions, right? If you wanted to get fancy.
But then I wouldn't have Renfield in play, which is my insurance
Yeah.
policy.
Yeah, that's fair.
And he's an extra brain. So I feel like that's... So I'm at
Oh, right, because you got no money.
Yeah, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 brain to his 3 attack. I'm ahead by 5.
That seems good.
Succeeded.
Got him.
So 1 damage.
1 damage. Wish it was a 2.
Wither again.
Man,
Oh, you know what the problem is?
you don't have Leo.
I don't have Leo.
Where'd Leo go?
He got dunked on earlier.
Mm-hmm. So then Min needs to evade.
Well, I can just evade him with a sword cane.
Maybe we go with that plan instead. Pull your Wither back.
So I evade with a sword cane. I mean, it's the same difference.
I guess that's right. Well, no, because we can't move without him having damage.
So I'm going to have to evade and punch him once,
Mm-hmm.
which is fine.
Okay.
So we'll evade. We'll punch him for 1, then I'll evade with the sword cane.
Wow.
Same math. Got him. So he takes 1 damage and he's evaded.
Okay.
And it's your turn.
Yeah.
Technically,
Technically, I could evade the ghoul, punch the unnameable, and move, yeah?
mm-hmm.
This ghoul's got to go. My evade stat is not great. I hate to tell you. Okay. How are we going to do this?
Now, okay.
Do I attack? I've got all these investigating cards.
Another maybe more smarter thing is I evade here, and my third action I engage here, which then means you try to attack, and then move.
Oh, right. I see that. And then you take 1 and 1. So then that kills David. But then what if you fail this test at the start of the turn?
Which I really take 1 here on the physical,
Yeah.
1 here on the mental. I have a way to not worry about failing that test.
Okay. Then do that.
So yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna engage here,
Yeah.
evade here instead of punching him.
Yeah.
And I succeeded those
By a million.
by a lot. Yeah.
So you think I should try to punch him twice?
You may as well try to punch.
Against a 3.
Even if you fail, next round we're gonna have to do the same process anyway.
Yeah.
If you can get 1 in even, it's gonna make next turn way easier.
And we'll be better. All right, let's give myself a +3. So a 3 or a 5 to a 3. 2, 3, 4, 5 for invincibility.
Okay, great. Those are good odds.
You know what?
You're punching?
Hold on. Yeah, hold on a second.
Because I can also help you out with this a little bit.
What if we just definitely hit him twice?
That'd be good. Save some time later.
All right. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. So 6 to 3.
Okay.
Nice. Okay. Tentacle.
Cool.
Cool. Let's pay 1 to get all those Glimmer of Hopes back in hand.
Mm-hmm. Is it an action or a...
Yeah, it's an action. I got nowhere else to go. And then last action, I can give myself +3 with that spread again.
And what does that put you at?
2 up.
I'll add a 1 to give you a 3 up.
Okay. And then we're going to Glimmer of Hope until we die forever.
Yep.
Okay. Here comes 1 damage. Got him.
Great.
1 damage it is.
All right. End of the round?
End of the round.
Well, before we do all that, is everything ready first?
Everything readies. Oh, wait, then we'll die.
No. He's exhausted. He doesn't attack us this
Oh,
round.
right. Everything readies. Attacks, then readies. So Ravenous School is going to attack you
We're
first.
going to go 1 on here and 1 sanity on me.
Yeah.
And then everything readies.
Then everything readies.
We get money and
Draw a
cards.
card. Gain a resource.
Now that's interesting. Got amnesia. Choose and discard all but 1 card from my
Oh,
hand.
no. I hope it's the one you...
It's got to be the 1. We're down to it now. We're in the end game now.
Oh, no.
Okay. Then Dumon.
Mm-hmm.
Bad card.
Mhm.
Ghoul Minion.
Uh-oh. Deceptive Memories. That'll trigger 1. After that. Okay.
Start of the round test.
Yeah.
Technically, this is when. Start of your turn.
Getting buried.
Yeah. So my play is Wither, gone. Hopefully I hit the token.
Yeah.
Sword Cane, evade. Then ideally
So I need to plug 1 damage here.
you get 1 there so I can get out of
Yeah.
here.
So I Glimmer of Hope and then do a +5 basically.
Yep.
So we need to not die. So let's start with my turn.
Yep. Now the other thing is,
I've never seen this.
yeah, because I have to move after you're done. But also, if we get a Black Cat tablet token, it's going to be the greatest thing on earth.
I'm contributing Analytical Mind. It's horrible. +4.
Yeah, Amnesia.
Dead. Just gives and takes. We takes the money. We takes the money.
All right, so you're dead.
Dead.
I'll take my test. Let's just finish this out.
I'm dead.
I'm at a 6 to his
You can have a clue though.
2. I had by 4. Got it. So I'm fine.
Time to make a run for it, bun.
Let's try my darndest. We're gonna wither here.
Oh, you did it.
Yep,
-2, and you hit the token.
he's gone.
Here we go.
I may as well see. It doesn't matter if I punch him or not, actually.
Well, you could punch him. Oh, but then if you move, you're dead 1,000 ways.
Mm-hmm. And I get a draw card, technically.
Well, that's a good question. Do you get all my money when I die?
Mm-mm.
You don't get to like look through my purse or whatever? What's up with this? I mean, where am I keeping it? Surely you get it. Would you like these $11?
So the trap I'm in, I think
You'd have to evade.
this is the attack I have to take with here. So I think I have to evade and punch him this round.
Yeah, that's right. And then you've got a whole exciting...
I'm going to go ahead and wither the unnameable. Superstar.
Oh!
I succeed, so he's going to take 1.
That doesn't trigger Wither, does it? I always wish that it did. But
No, it doesn't.
Wither doesn't like good things.
Not these dark cards.
Hey, that gets you a free sword cane evade if you could play it. Which you can, I guess. You could balance something.
Yeah, -1. And then I can move away.
Oh my gosh, you could, yeah. Who needs that cigarette case?
You're calling it like it is. Then I'll use my fast action.
Did you have deny existence for amnesia? You did? You could have used it.
I was waiting to play it on him. I thought I could only stop damage.
Tinny coming in with the truth bombs.
Oh.
Well, get your cards back. I think that's a fair play, you know? Instead, don't. And everything else plays out the same.
Yeah. Oh my god. I was saving. That was the card I saved too. To
Oh, no.
like cancel
Ion
his
says
attack.
not weaknesses. Sorry, maybe we're wrong. What does deny existence say?
An encounter card or enemy attack.
There you go. Okay.
Yeah.
You
okay.
can't deny your
So
own
that's here.
existence. There we
That's
go. We did
here.
it right.
This bounced to my hand. Fine. Cool. Then I'll use my fast action to play a sword cane. I get his free thing. We'll evade here.
Man, this is actually a pretty cool little Dexter moment. Superstar.
Got him. He's evaded.
Yeah, Dean keeps saying David's free money if you activate him.
Yeah, but if I put a doom on him, I lose the game this round.
If he doesn't die, you mean?
If he doesn't go away, yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm not confident he's going to go away on any given round yet. Next round, I'll absolutely use it before I get rid of him.
You can always bounce him too with Dexter, yeah. If you have an asset, I guess.
Mysterious Stairs.
If you move there, he's going to kill you, right? You got two
No,
actions
I deny
left, though.
existence
Oh, right on. Yeah.
to get out.
Yeah.
And then I go here. I need to get out. As a discard free to move or resign at this location, you must discard 1 or more cards from your hand with at least 2 instances of the same skill icon among them.
Oh, I would have been great at that. Oh, Dean's on it. So David says you may add a doom, gain 1 resource.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I should
That's
have 2
awesome.
more money.
Yeah, that's way better.
I thought you had to add a doom to do it.
I think I've always thought that about David too, and I've been like, this is no good. Thank you, Dean. That's great.
Oh, you know what the other problem is? He's going to hunt and kill me. Now that I played my deny existence.
Wow. This is not possible. Yeah, doesn't he only has one on him, right?
I punched him. You punched him last turn.
We punched him once total.
You punched him.
Did you also
I
punch
just
him?
punched him. Yeah.
Oh. So you withered the thing, and then you returned the sword cane.
Mm-hmm.
Then you put the sword cane out for free and evaded the ghoul. But this guy's unpunched. You got 2 actions, though. You got to punch and then move, I guess?
No, I think I literally started by punching to make sure I could do the damage.
Okay.
And then that's when I drew the superstar. The
Mm.
superstar popped the sword cane back in. Action 2, where I fast action the sword cane in, getting the free evade. I have 2 actions left.
When did you kill that one thing that was that ghoul minion? You hit the gas mask on him, right? With the wither?
Wither, that's what it is. So Wither, then I punched here, got the superstar, bounced,
Mhm.
got the free evade, moved, played the deny existence to cancel the damage.
And that's the end of the turn, technically.
Yeah, but then he's gonna hunt and kill me, so I can't even do that.
Yeah. This unnameable thing is impossible.
So I think I've got to evade him.
Probably.
He's got the 2 damage now, so I don't have to waste that action next round. So we'll just evade instead of moving.
Just try to evade. You sword cane in, I'm guessing, or something?
Yeah. And he's evaded.
Okay. And then they're going to stand right back up.
Yep.
And the body of men can float here in dream space.
Everything stands. Draw a card, gain a resource. They engage me. Doom on. Bad card. Tormarats.
Ah, it's over. You're getting dogpiled, man. This game is awful. Why am I
Yeah.
playing this game?
I got nothing left.
It's taken everything, every
I guess-
glimmer.
What I do have left is
Gave moments.
choosing how I go out.
Yeah. Would you like to be a little weak in the body, or would you like to be a little weak in the mind? Apparently, denied does work on amnesia also. Now we're finding out. A treachery weakness is considered an encounter card, apparently. I don't buy it. Does it have an encounter back on it? That's the only way I know to check.
Surely it wouldn't, because it goes in your deck.
Right, yeah? So how do we know it's an encounter card? Huh. We'll find out. Fact check.
Well, I'm gonna move and go insane. I'm gonna take an extra trauma. To
All right, fair enough.
insane.
I went insane. You went insane.
Let's see what the.
You're
you have the little
Lebowski. I'm
pamphlet?
Lebowski.
Give me the butter, Mike.
Now, if I die to both stats simultaneously,
Don't you get a pick?
or do I take both?
Well, that's what would happen to me just there, so I would think about that differently.
All right, let's find out. Okay, so I'm going to take min, 1 trauma,
Thomas says you pick one.
1 mental. And you're taking
Mental.
Dexter, 1 mental. Whew, that was a slog.
Gonna hand me the pamphlet.
Got wrecked on those stairs.
All right. Resolution time. If no resolution. Because each investigator was defeated, proceed to resolution 2. Your last waking sensation is the rush of noxious, frigid air as you were knocked to the ground by the thrashing, monolithic abomination with no name. The wind is pulled from your lungs. You cannot scream. You grasp desperately at the ground as the creatures tear at your skin and trample your bones. Somehow you wrench yourself free, escaping through the vortex of bitter, withering wind surrounding the creature. You hear the scrape of peeling plaster. Debris whips past your head. A loose brick hits your shoulder. You wonder if there'll even be a building left to tremble at when this is all over. If the investigators recovered a strange key, proceed to resolution 3.
We did, right?
We did.
Yeah.
You barely hear Randolph shouting to you over the maelstrom of ice-cold air that surrounds you. Despite all odds, you somehow reach him, the indescribable monstrosity hot on your heels. Randolph wrenches open your hand, grabs the key you found in the unnamed house, and clutches it tightly. He closes his eyes and whispers something inaudible. As the abominable torrent crashes into you, everything goes black. When you awaken, you lie on a flat stone platform overlooking a steep, straight staircase that descends into unknown depths. Behind you, the stairway curls upward into a stone spire that ascends into a hazy mist. In both directions, the entirety of the cavern is dimly lit with gray phosphorescence. Randolph pulls you to your feet. That was a close one, he admits. I never wish to take a journey like that again. You ask where you are, and he bites his lip, looking out over the bleak, desolate scenery. This is the lower plane of the Dreamlands, known as the Underworld. It's an unhospitable place, no doubt. Many of the creatures we have seen crossing over into our world come from this region. Perhaps our key knew this was our true destination. I think it is gone now, your guide explains. You are thunderstruck. Randolph grits his teeth at your reaction and looks away in shame. Forget it. We no longer need it anyway. Let's go. His curt reply echoes off the stone steps. With Randolph leading the way, you continue your descent anew. The underworld may or may not be where your companions are, but if the creatures invading the world of the waking are indeed from this place, then perhaps here you can find answers. In your campaign log, record, Randolph survived the descent.
You know what's funny? I think Randolph was the card that got swarmed out of my deck. It's really quite thematic. Record what? Randolph what?
Survived the descent.
Well, that's handy.
Each investigator earns experience equal to the victory X value of each card in the victory display.
6.
Your body now walks within the
Weak.
slumbering Dreamlands. Add 1 skull token to the chaos bag for the remainder of the campaign.
The skulls aren't terrible. +1 skull. I'll note it here.
Interlude 2, the Onarionauts. Read this interlude only if you're playing the Dreamland Quest and the Web of Dreams as an interconnected 8-part campaign. Do not read this interlude until both scenarios 2A and 2B, 1,000 steps, have been completed. So we don't read
We haven't done the other one yet, have we? +1 skull. Okay. Very nice.
Anti-butter me.
Anti-butter.
Well, that was something. That was intense.
We got dunked on.
Yeah.
Long story short.
There were highs and lows and mostly lows.
Highs and lows and too many enemies.
A lot of enemies.
Too many
I mean,
enemies.
I defeated a fair number of said enemies.
They kept coming.
What really happened, and you said it way early on, that happens in Arkham from time to time, which is our roles are pretty defined and we didn't stick together.
Mm-hmm.
And I wasted a bunch of time coming down and then coming back to you.
Yeah. So much time wasted.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
And I think actually having played it out now, the more appropriate move would have been letting you die.
Yeah,
Because
probably.
I went from like 2 damage on to load it up and a bunch of wasted time. Where if you're just gone, I go into the stair steps full health.
Yeah.
That's going to be a lot easier for me
It's a
to
lot
actually
easier.
figure that out.
It's a lot easier, but nobody likes it.
If we had been flipped, if I had been up here and you'd been down here, it would have been fine too.
We would have been great.
Yeah.
We got in the wrong spot. Sometimes that happens. I can't even find... Where is Randolph? He's literally disappeared.
Is he in that stack of cards that you were thinking about putting in your
I
deck?
put him in my deck, I thought. Maybe I didn't.
Under your board? Is he in mine? Did I?
Is it check your boot?
I may have grabbed him from the rats.
Oh, maybe. I'll tell you what. There he is. That's so funny. That's so funny. So we've got 6 experience. Man.
I'm gonna go ahead and spend it. So
Yeah, it's time. We need to spend some money here. It's the best part of the game, you know. So I'm gonna upgrade one of these dream diaries, I think for sure. All right. So how good are these dream diaries? We've got dreams of an explorer, dreams of a madman, and dreams of a child. Well, Dream Eaters wants us to have the mind of a child. No, don't need that one. Okay. Okay. Huh. Which dream? I kind of want to do Dreams of a Madman. Engage with an enemy, it gets 2 extra wild icons. So it's a +4 when you're engaged with an enemy for any reason. So like +4 evade, +4 attack, what have you.
Hold on. This one?
No, this one. It's the Madman. Explorer is 4 Shroud, and this is 8 cards in hand. I don't aim to have 8 cards in hand.
Oh, the Essence of the Dream. That's the under your board card.
This guy, yeah.
So you get that every round.
Yeah, you can go get it with an action, yeah. Or this one, the upgraded one, you get it every round, yeah.
Holy cow.
Yeah, it's really good.
That's absurd. What do the other ones do?
4 Shroud or higher. I don't have a problem with that, though.
Mm-mm.
And 8 cards in hand. I'm going to do the Madman.
It seems like it's a good... it covers up your weakness a decent bit.
Yeah, I think that's where we are at this point. So we're going to do Dreams of a Madman. Dream Diary, Dreams of a Madman. Put one of those in for one of those.
Yeah, people saying... Let me see if I can find it. Apparently the upgraded Deny Existence, which is on my short list.
Super
if
good.
you play it on Amnesia...
You actually draw like 5.
You draw?
Yeah, it reverses the effect.
Let me look.
It's really good. All right, so a new Dream Diary coming in. Rather than getting the second one, I think I'm going to get... I got spooked by being so scared. A Pathfinder and probably 2 Brute Force. I think that's where I am. I got to have these skill cards. All right, so now what are we taking out is the question. Could take out Resourceful, but it's good. I'm taking out these fingerprint kits, man. I just feel like I'm getting it all done. We're able to get it done through our skill cards.
Yeah, I mean, you had a couple times in the first 2 games where you had it and didn't play it.
Yeah, isn't that crazy? How is it even possible? You could also drop... Look what I found is actually somewhat questionable, even though I do think it's one of the best. I would drop Live and Learn, but I think it's just so good. I'm not going to bother with that. Yeah. I think it's the fingerprint kits. And a No Stone Unturned.
It's pretty awesome that you have a deck that is letting loose of the fingerprint kits.
Yeah, it's weird. Well, let's make sure we're not... I've got 2 Look What I Founds. I've got 2 Deductions. And I've got 2 Sharp Visions. I feel like that's 6 multi-clue cards. That's totally fine.
Oh, no.
Totally fine.
I'm gonna have to go dig in for this one.
For the Deny Existence. And then I'm definitely adding Pathfinder. What a card. I need something to do with my money.
Hey,
And then add in the Brute Forces. And now we're getting somewhere. Yeah, CGM, the XP on Dream Eaters is way stronger. Stronger than normal. I love doing this so much. Yeah, help! My head's a card.
Let me look at this.
Deny Existence level 5. It is quite good. It is what people say say it is. All right, done. Consider it done.
So Deny Existence level 5 is fast. Play when an encounter card or enemy attack would cause you to do one of the following. So it wouldn't even work on the weakness.
Doesn't it say? Well, that acts as an encounter card apparently when it's being resolved.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah,
I could have played that?
I don't know. It's so not an encounter card that I have trouble understanding the rules that make it an encounter card. Because it's not one. Look at the card back. It's a player card. That seems like a bogus rule. Why would you convolute something so clear? Encounter cards have encounter card backs.
So we'll see if we...
Yeah, I got FAQ'd.
Okay, so technically I could upgrade one of those for 3.
Arcane Research, is it a spell?
It is a spell.
The parrot, the
Yeah.
what have you?
So it's currently still really great against Amnesia because I can just cancel it out.
Yeah, still fine.
Yeah. So for now, I'm gonna not worry about it, and I'm just gonna upgrade these 3 cards.
Why is Amnesia the worst weakness in this game?
It is bad. It hurts.
All right, well, I feel better. I got some fighty stuff in there. My Dream Diary is better against enemies, and I got Pathfinder, so I can move around a bit better.
So I'm upgrading 1 Ward of Protection,
Should we watch it? Let's see what it looks like.
which is basically gonna. It makes it where it's not just playable on me.
Yeah, I love that upgraded ward.
Yeah, I'm using the upgraded Wither, so both my Withers are upgraded, and it's a.
It's a spell.
Yeah, it only cost me 2 because of my thing. And I'm going to add a haste, so I just have to figure out what card I'm putting
Yes, finally get that haste in there.
Man, sadly, I haven't been able to play Molly yet.
I know, isn't that crazy? It's like analytical mind on the bottom of the deck for me. It's like, it's fine. It'll happen.
I still believe that.
You can't win them all. Or can you?
It's a good question.
I think we could. If we took some of our MVP decks, I took Jim Culver and you took Tony Zeros, I think we could defeat anything in front of us.
Yeah. I'm going to get rid of the other Ward of Protection.
Yeah, just one.
This one.
Just one. Just for right when you need it.
I just had it a lot and wasn't using it.
Yeah, you only need it when you need it.
Yeah, and I'm so good against brain tests that, like, a lot of times it's like, well, I'll just take the test at whatever. All right, we did it.
All right, everybody.
We Arkham'd.
Thanks for being here for a return to Arkham, a return to form of sorts. Great to get this back on the table, even though we got blasted.
We got destroyed. Also, we haven't really talked about this yet, but I was thinking we should play Arkham next week. One, because we did Champions 3 weeks in a row, but more importantly, because the week after that is when we'll actually have Scarlet Witch, and we can play Champions with Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver.
I like that idea a lot.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll get to the next scenario on Arkham next week, and then we'll come back with Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver on Champions. That's good. I like that plan.
All right.
And
You
who
heard
do
it
we
here first.
who do we play in the Awake stuff? Who are you playing?
I'm playing Trish Scarborough, and you're playing Sister Mary.
Oh, I love those decks. I like
Yeah.
those decks better,
Yeah,
honestly.
they're good.
I like that Sister Mary deck a lot better.
Well, you just have a gimmick that's not just like
It's
play
a
good
gimmick.
cards. It's a good little
It's
gimmick.
a
yeah.
gimmick.
You
Yeah.
made a great professional wrestler. Hey, everyone, thank you for being here. It was a blast. Steven, it's great to be back in
I'm glad
the
you
flesh.
made it through the freeze.
Yeah, we did it. We have survived a pandemic, knock on wood, and
And
a freeze.
Many climate events.
The fun is just beginning.
Can't we just have a normal time for a while?
What is normal anyways?
Maybe it has never existed.
Just fun and new because we get to talk about it. every
Normal
day now.
means like I'm not annoyed by something, which has never existed.
I was
You're
gonna
right.
say, go ahead and tell me what day of the week and what year it was that happened.
Ah.
Anyway, stay safe out there. We'll see you guys next week, and I'm excited to get to see other decks again.
Goodbye.
See ya.